for the people. Neither we gurus here, we neither we develop a soft heart for these people. One name, if you put body, you go collect. We don't care if you are carrying a bikini at the back. You collect because we have collected enough. Our people have paid the price of what they don't know. They have paid the price of because they found themselves in this very land. They have paid the price because they have been created in that land. They have paid the price because they have been the land has been endowed with every resources they need to live. They have paid the price because God bless them. They are paying the price of who we are. So why must we continue to pay this price? For how long must we continue to exist, to live in fear, or to live in the mercy of our enemies, to live in the mercy of imbeciles, to live in the mercy of murderers, to live in the mercy of various human beings, to live in the mercy of stupid nations, stupid people? We have said no to this, that we are the owners of our life, and our life depends on us. The way we live it depends on us, and how long we're gonna live it depends on us. If you want your life to be independent of your enemies, to be in their hands, that is for you, not for Biafra, not for Biafra. It could be for our funjas. And for Biafras that are not talking, we will talk for you. And when Biafra comes, you will pay for it for not talking. There are consequences, and the consequences are large. And so for now, people will fight, and people will sacrifice everything for this freedom to come. And they are doing it already. And we here talking every day. It is our price. And no matter how heavy the price is, we accept it wholeheartedly. We are going to pay the ultimate price. Freedom is not free. Freedom is not going to come with makeups. Freedom is not going to come with pizzas. Freedom is not going to come with shawarma. Freedom is not going to come pampering you. Freedom is not going to come with Rolls Royce, with Bugatti, with exotic cars and luxurious life for you to live in it. Freedom will drain you. Freedom will make you crazy. Freedom will shrink you. Freedom will make you lose your sanity. Freedom will make you go mad, because if you're not mad and fanatic about what you're fighting for, that means what you're fighting for doesn't worth it. It must show that what you're fighting for worth it, and you're fun, and it's worth living for. So we will go at all lengths. We will march. We are all born soldiers, inborn soldiers. We will march to the finishing line and face the bullet, and face our fear. You face your fear when you're going to battle, or your enemy can come to your house, knocking and confronting you, killing your parents, your aged mothers and brothers and fathers. What do you do as a young one? You must spring up, no matter your age, to face your fear. Biafra, we must face our fear, regardless of who is oppressing us, regardless of who is showing the muzzle. We must face our fear. And we're not facing our fear with any atom of mercy in us. In fact, we put a heart of stone, even if in a mental heart in our heart. But run with blood, even if it means the blood of whatever you want to run it, as long as we restore this Biafra, furious, with rage, we shall show no mercy. Our names are no longer mercy. Our names are no longer pity. Our names are no longer patterns. We are not patiently waiting for anybody again to fight this battle. This battle is for you and I, and we must finish it. And we're on the line, we will show no mercy to anybody. Whoever that will fall for Biafra to come must fall, and Biafra must come. Whoever that will go down must go down for Biafra to come. The time is soon. There's no longer time on our side. Could you imagine a country that has been in existence before amalgamation? Count it. When do you want to count it? Okay, do you want to start counting from amalgamation from 1914? How old is that? How many years have we been subjugated? How many years have we gone down suffering level? And how long do you want to continue? We have said no, that we're not going to be continued. We're not going to be object in his own hand. We are subject to our nation. We are subject to our freedom, and we must fight it. Biafra, there's no time. Time waits for nobody. There's no time. Even if the whole clock, if the whole time in the world stops ticking, we must decide our own time and make it to stick. It's ticking very fast. September is already finished. It's already finished. Next we enter November. There is no time. No longer time again. And for the fact there is no time, and we are running out of time, we will crush everything crushable. And at the end, we will rebuild this nation again. We will rebuild a nation that every black race will move in exodus to come and settle. The hope of on our Biafra shoulders, on all of us, on our shoulders here, lies the heavy weight of many displayed blacks all over the world. Not even in America, not even in Asia, not even in North and South America, not even in Australia, not even in Antarctica, not even any continent. Blacks are free. They are living with one leg. The cops keep harassing everybody every day on the street because of the race, because of the color. But only on this, our ruggedness nation, Biafra, the fearless, the lion in us, is what we give name. It is what we give hope to the black race. It is what we restore the dignity of our race. And from that day, which the black race will be restored, then they will have mouth in everywhere they find themselves again. Because what is things that you're going to produce that we never produce? And beside our black people, our people that were sold to slavery, did a lot, they manufactured a lot. But for most of people don't know that most of the things that were infected are many black people because their name was changed. Their name from America, from Mozoma, for Chukwuodo was changed to Frederick and Lugard and all those things. And when you had all those names, you think that it's the white people that infected all those things. No. Go back to your history and know the truth. We have made with this special gene, the 9 of it. We are so intellectuals. We think a lot. We devise and we manufacture. We are handy. That is why all of them are very afraid of who we're gonna be, because they know what is in us. They have already seen it. They have tested it. From nowhere during the 67, you manufacture your own tank. From nowhere during the 67, you build your own aircraft. From nowhere in the 67, you produce your own missile, and the rest of it. And today we're doing it again. When the resources were limited, we made something out of it. Now that we know the resources to make all these things, we will do this without clear eye. We will do this because in the battlefield there is nothing like a pyramid. There's nothing like Messi. We are at war. We are at war. We are in a battlefield, and we show our resilience, and we show our bitterness, and we show our rage and fury in it. We are at war. Today, you see everywhere they're telling you that the Biafra land lies the second gas cubic in the whole world. It's a lie. It is a pure lie. Foul. We are not the second. We are the first. We are the first in the gas cubic and oil in the whole world. But because we have not established ourselves, they have to make us look like second-class citizens of the world. A lot of things in your land that they will never want it to look as if you're number one. We are so blessed. So, and there's no way we'll become who we are if we don't show this anger, if we don't carry this rage in us to finish this zoo this time around. Let me just tell you one thing. There are times and periods for someone to exercise his or her rage or anger, and so at the time it will subdue. This time around we are boiling, and we must use it perfectly well. We must exercise it very, very well. Show the anger and swallow whoever was swallow. We devour them. Because if we miss this time, God forbid, there won't be another time. So Biafrans, Ogerugo, the time is now. The hour has come for us to possess our possession. Our Biafra land is our possession. We must march in a multitude. We must march to that glorious city. We must march to that land filled with milk and honey. We must march in praises to Chukwu EFIK-IBIBIO, who has made it possible and given us this day. So citizens, fellow citizens of Biafra, the hour is here and the time is now to go and take what belongs to us. If we don't start it like my Prime Minister has started already, he has started it, we must support him to finish it. Come may what, we must support him to finish it. Like I said, whatever price we're gonna take, we're gonna pay for them, we're gonna pay for it. Besides, we're paying the price already. There is no price that is so big like that of blood that has been spilled in the Biafra land. We have paid the ultimate price. So we that are still living will finish this for those who have died for this cause to rejoice wherever they are. The God of Biafra land, EKID, is fighting spiritually, making it a way for us. So we that are the field, we that are the living, must do the work, must finish it in the land of the living. And we're gonna live in it. And we're gonna grow old. So we're gonna worship the true God of Biafra in the manner and way it was done in the olden days, and the manner and way he wants us to do. He has been waiting for us to come home. We are going home to our God. We are going home to our nation. We are going home to our people. We are going home to our land, the land of hope, the land of opportunity. United States of America is not the land of opportunity. This is Biafra land, is the land of opportunity. The God's own land, where everything is fertile, regarding human capacity. We have that love. We are welcoming people. We are free people. We are the happiest people on earth. Not even in Finland, not even in Denmark. We are the happiest nation on earth. Ngo people. What else? We are suffering today that we are laboring today as if we don't want to leave because the zoo has made the environment unfavorable for us. But when the Biafra comes, the atmosphere will favor you to thrive. The environment will favor you. Everything will be there for you to thrive. So, fellow citizens of Biafra, without wasting more time, without taking much of a space, we're going to go. I don't know, somebody. There's not too much talk in the evening benediction. The only talk is action. And thank God we have a man that is an action man. Thank God we have a leader, a commander that is an action man. Thank God we have men that have said no, they're not gullible, they're not going to take pride, they're not going to soil their hand, they're not going to sell us again. These leaders are what other nation of people are longing to have. These are what people are desiring to have. But on a platter of gold, we are being given to these two men. Why can't we share it what we have now? Why can't we gather around them and give them a support, protect them with our lives, and never make them to ask before we give? We will make everything surplus. We will make everything they need surplus. Down to the zoo, and what is coming to you is far more than earthquake. What is coming to you is far more than volcanic eruption. What is coming to you, the magnitude of the earthquake will be more than 9. It will shake every corner of the zoo except Biafra. Every living and non-living thing will felt Biafra. Every of you who felt Biafra living, because there must be a price for what you guys have done in the past. And you guys will pay it. The economic crushing today is still the beginning. We will destroy you. Because our Prime Minister told you that he will crash the economy thinking he was playing. Come now, come and surface, let's see. By December, the dollar will go to 3,000. Your oil will cease to flow. So Soludo is crying already. Because men has marched with fury and rage, and will crash the economy and economy. No more free flow. The hunger, the kind of famine that is coming to you today itself can a primary school. To the northerners, you will farm and nobody will buy it. You think by feeding from our resources and you neglected your development and human development because you were thinking within yourself that you're going to be subjected us to be under you forever. God has a way of punishing people, and God is punishing you people today. By the time we leave after December, you guys will never know where to start and where to go to. Because the evil you guys created have come to destroy you guys. All you there in the north are zero. In the head, you people are very zero in life. To the fungers, as we are living, we're taking everything along with us. So today, if you don't know how to plot against us, keep plotting. It will be like hippopotamus or whatever. Our skin are very thick that nothing will penetrate us. Because we have fortified ourselves with the things you have shown to us for years. Those envy, those wickedness has taken our skin. Instead of us going down for it, we will thrive. We'll keep waxing. Rather, it was you guys that fell, dying for it. You guys are feeling it. And you guys will continue to feel it. See, the act of mercy that was shown on one of your citizens or one of your brothers last time shall never come again. So if you don't know how to call your sons and daughters in order and sit them down, that is your business. Bring them now, because next time, this time around, there is no mercy. It just like this Sabbath. Actually, this freedom. This freedom, our eyes are red, more than red, and we see nothing in front of us. All we see is road. We march forward and we crush everything. And all the language we hear and know is Buha, Zobuha, Bomb, Otesin, Kubuha. And only messenger that we send on error is our Obunigwe. And Obunigwe doesn't know anybody. So put body, all of them will keep collecting. And Toshuko Kigabi has been protecting our men, that we honor you. We recognize your presence. We bless our holy name, keep protecting our people, protecting our ministers, protecting citizens of Biafra all over the world who have been contributing in one way or the other. Replenish our pockets. Grant us more ejemma to finance this cause. For this cause, not only for mankind, but for your generation on earth, for your kingdom on earth. That is the cause we are bringing. So, Biafra, sorry I'm taking much of the time. David, I don't know if you have anything to say. Rage, are you there again? So, come up to the mic. Let's speak our mind. Let's spew it out the way it is in our heart, because I know every one of your hearts here are very bitter. Every one of you guys are raging in your heart. So let's come to the mic and say it the way it is to our heart. Nobody's taking this freedom away from us again. Very soon, by the end of this month, we shall talk freely in our Freedom Stream app, where nobody will regulate us again, because they have tried many ways to bring us down. But the more they do, the more we spring up. We'll find a solution. This is why I said we are special breed. And that is why they never wanted us to exist. We have created virtually everything that we need under this short period of time. Who does that? Which country thinks that way? Except us. After Biafra, the template that we use shall be used by other countries. We are making history. We are destroying the fake history that preceded the true history. And all of us here have contributed to this just cause. We are doing it with rage. We're going to pedal. We're going to stop until that very day. I want to see every one of us in our counties, wherever place it is, because we shall gather again in one accord and one place to marry. I will remember the faces of David Namde. I will see many, I will see snow, I will see a lot of you that very day. I know you by your voices, and those I know by your faces. I will say to you guys, I will embrace you and give you that mighty hug for your contribution, for everything you have done. This is where we're going to marry without any fear of someone giving us working and the rest of it. Because it is hunger that brings that thinking faculty. It is hunger that creates enmity. It is hunger that puts what we are not used to. We are sending those attitudes, those stupid lives away from us. Thank you, Sir Williams, for coming on mic. Please take off the mic. Thank you, Biafrans, for the opportunity.
Before Sir Williams, I want to appreciate you, Brian, for that wonderful, wonderful submission of yours. You have touched a whole lot of vast areas that need to be touched. Very, very important. You see, there is something that is synonymous with those who are passionate about Biafra. Anybody who is passionate about his freedom, about Biafra, if you give him mic, he have a lot to say. We have no restrictions. We take you through the news. We take you through the story. We take you through the information about our people. No Biafran you call upon today to tell you about what is passing through in Nigeria that don't have long list of the atrocities that the Nigerian government have committed against our people. Biafrans are blessed people. We love life. We love our fellow human beings. Just like our Prime Minister told our leader, if you don't have anything in the table, I will bring something to the table. In Nigeria, Biafrans were able to bring something on the table. We bring prosperity to the economy of that contraption. We brought development. We brought industrialization. We brought education, name it. Anything that you can boast of, at least, anything that you can say that there is in Nigeria, it is started by a Biafran. We are so proud of that. That is why when we consider what we are passing through in that contraption called Nigeria, we shed tears because we have contributed immensely to the development of that contraption. But what were we paid back with? We are paid back with evil. We were paid back with slavery, subjugation, terrorism, intimidation. That is what we got back from the Nigerian state, their funjas and their likes. We got division upon division, propaganda upon propaganda against our people. After the war, when they said there is no victor, no vanquished, when they said there must be reconstruction, reintegration, and whatever are that remains, Biafran people embraced that contraption called Nigeria. But behold, after the war, a year later, 1 year later, the Nigerian government impoverished Biafrans. They brought out a policy of giving my families only £20, only £20, irrespective of what amount of money that you have in your various banks. These are policies geared towards us, those who have brought everything to the table. They tried to destroy us. They took away our properties and call it abandoned properties. Most of our brothers and sisters from the other side of Biafra land, they denied their ancestry. They denied their brothers because they were occupying these abandoned properties that was left during the war. Because of that, they don't want to be associated with it. Because of that, they answer Chioma, they answer Chinedu, but when you come to them, they say they are not Igbo. The likes of Mike, the likes of Edwin Clark. Our leader made us to understand that these people went to school. They went to school on the proceeds from the abandoned properties of their brothers and sisters. And that is why these people today, they are arch saboteurs in Biafra land. Look at Yesom Wike. He said his name is Wike. You call this man, you say he's...
Sorry, David. I am opportune to meet my grandfather, and I lived with him for years before he died. My grandfather we lived in a share. He lived in a share, and the share is today's Parakot. And he had a property, he lost all these things there. This is not a story that your grandfather told you that great grandfather did. No. I was told, I was sat down in this history. And many people from a share, they came back up the one. I was saying it as if it's in our home. So these people, they did a hell of damage to us. So this time around, like we were saying, we're gonna take it easy with them. So continue.
Yes, they created a lot of divisions among our people. And they tried to sell this narrative to the young generation who were being born at that particular time. How can you say your name is Chioma and you say you are not Igbo? Then what is the meaning of Chioma? And it looks as if, when you think about it, it looks very insane. They look insane. Of course, you will look at that person and say, is this person okay? How can you be answering Chukwuemeka? And Chukwuemeka is an Igbo name. And you said you are not Igbo. And you said you are not Biafra. This is because there is something behind that denial of his ancestry, denial of his tribe. He has been sold a bad propaganda against his people. Some told you that it was Biafran soldiers that were raping their mothers, whereas it was the Nigerian soldier that the Biafran they put on their uniforms and went into villages, presenting Biafran uniform to them and killing them as well and raping them. And a lot of this narrative went out in the open. Nigerian government destroyed a lot of our people. They killed them even when after the war. And from that time to this moment, has it changed? Has the killings changed? Has the propaganda changed? Has the subjugation changed? Has the marginalization changed? Has the killing changed? Has the kidnappings changed? Nothing absolutely have changed. Nothing have changed. These are people that never wanted you and I to live. So no Biafran will not have a whole lot to say, to talk about against this terrorist Nigerian state. And that is why our own Iwe Anonoma must be increased in over 100% against these people that never want you and I to be alive. Against these people who have succeeded in some way or the other to drive us away from our ancestral land with their bad policies against our people. Our communities are filled with natural resources. Those who man our natural resources are from other areas. The owners of these natural resources, we are never beneficiaries. Look at what is happening in Ogoni. I grew up hearing about Ogoni cleanup, Ogoni cleanup. Up to today, has it happened? It has never happened. What is preventing that from happening? Because they know that this is a Biafran state. They know that these are Biafran people. How can they do something that will be beneficial to the Biafran people? It is practically impossible. The best thing they can do is to select a very privileged few, useless, idiotic few, as a compensation for their, for their betrayal of their people, of the sabotage of their people, to continue to hold our people down. Ogoli clean up. Our people have to drink from the water that they defecate on. You cannot farm. You have industrial pollutions here and there, water polluted, air polluted. Our people are suffering day in, day out. Yet they take millions and millions of barrels of oil from our land. And you as a Biafran, you don't have iwe n'ọnụma. Iwe ejighị gị n'obi. Ọnụma ejighị gị n'obi. You have not exhibited that rage and fury to tell them that what is happening in your land, that is an abomination. Your ancestors will never be wherever they are, and they are happy with you, that you are not with rage and fury, that you are not angered by the atrocious activities and actions of the Nigerian terrorist state against your land and against your people. And if you are a Biafran and you are not supporting the freedom of your people, to free them from all this subjugation, to free them from all this treatment that we have inherited from generations for generation, from government to government against our people, then you are not a Biafran. You are not certainly 100% blood of Biafran in you. What happened at Odi? Obasanjo killed our people. Even our own people join the oppressors, join our killers to also kill us. These privileged, unscrupulous individuals being sponsored by the Nigerian state make sure that they contribute to the problems that we, the Biafran people, are facing today. Fellow Biafrans, wonderful people, when our Prime Minister tells you that he has a very big hatred against the Nigerian state and that he came with Iwe and Onoma, he is more than 1 million times right to say that, because a lot of things have happened. A lot of water have passed under the bridge. A lot of killings have happened where our brothers and sisters never committed any crime, yet they were killed. Look at, use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for an instance. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a well-known figure. Imagine what will happen to somebody who is not known like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Imagine that. Imagine somebody that will stand against the local government chairman appointed by the terrorists, or state governor appointed by the terrorists, or senators or representatives appointed by the terrorists to represent them. Imagine what will happen to them when they try to confront the government against their actions of their people, against their people. Overnight, they will be whisked away, they will be killed, and nobody have to speak for them. If Nigeria can go to Kenya and commit an international crime and still stand on it, not shaking, the whole world is keeping quiet, who are you when Nigerians come for you? When you are nobody and nobody is fighting for you. And that is why you must exhibit that level, the highest level of rage, the highest level of fury. Iwe na ọnụma kwesịrị ịdị gị n'ahụ ga-akarị every other iwe na ọnụma. Imagine a situation where your parents suffered and died, but under normal circumstances, they shouldn't have suffered and died because the land of our ancestors are blessed with enough natural resources to take care of everybody. But yet, because of the bad policies of the government, they prevented your parents, they prevented our parents from enjoying the proceeds of our land. Chukwu okike abịama, ihe obodo nke Chineke, the land of our ancestors, the land of God that He left for our ancestors, and our ancestors should leave it for us to benefit, to enjoy it, what comes out of it. Imagine your parents, your parents' parents, your grandparents, your grandfathers died not enjoying the proceeds that should have come from their land. And you are here again. You are suffering, knowing fully well that your land is blessed and that there are other people who are using that natural resources that you yourself should have, and you are not benefiting. Rather, people who are not even you, people who are not even your own people. People who are from Futajelon, people who are from America, people who are from Britain. These natural resources are being sent to them at no cost. And you are looking for 1,000 naira to buy bread. You are looking for 350,000 naira to buy a car. You are looking for 30,000 naira to buy a bag of rice. But those people that are taking it, they will stay in their bedrooms and use pen and paper and write that money away from your land. And you say there is no Iwe Onoma on you. You are not a Biafran by blood. I am telling you. So our rage and fury should increase. Iwe Onoma should redouble that of our Prime Minister, because the atrocities against our people are so numerous, are so many. If we start to write it, there will be a whole lot of papers to submit, just like our Prime Minister said, that the atrocities of Nigerian government against the Biafran people, we have compiled it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu compiled it and sent it to ICC. Our Prime Minister have compiled it and sent it to ICC and every nation that cares to listen. But what have they done? Because the money that is being taken out of our land is being used as well to suppress our voice, to make us not to speak. Even when we speak, the Nigerian government use that money that they take from your community, they take from my community, they take from our land to shut up those that are supposed to talk. And that is why we have suffered. If you go all over Africa, all over the world, there are Biafrans in various prisons, in various cells. There are Biafrans who sold their land in order to make it out, to go out to seek for greener pasture. Because Nigeria was no longer profitable for them. They cannot survive in the terrorist state. They sold their inheritance, they sold everything that they have got in order to at least have a fresh air and live a better life. Most of them ended up not meeting that which made them to travel. And most of them are in various cells. Most of them are suffering not because they committed any crime, out of frustration. And every country that we are, especially in Africa, we have been intimidated. We have been frustrated. They look at you, they spit. When you talk, they say, if your country is okay, why are you coming to theirs? Because they know that the Nigerian government are oppressing us. They know that that contraption is not habitable for us. So we can endure, we can bear all manner of intimidation and humiliation. You see police harassing Biafrans all over the world here and there. You see immigration extorting people here and there. What can you do? If your country is better, why are you here? And when you look back and there is nothing you can do about it, you have to live with that. Absolutely, there is nothing you can do. Absolutely, there is nothing you can do. You cry and write for the supposedly country you call your own. Nobody will come to your aid. All around the world, those are in embassies all around the world. If they are not Fulani, they are Afonja. If they are not Afonja, they are Fulani. These are the people who hated you, who want you dead. So why do you think they can speak for you? They can't speak for you. And that is why it is very important what we see happening these days, that our government have come into play to take the responsibility, its responsibility, in a way it's supposed to be. But for our government to take full functionality and full responsibility about their citizens, the government must be recognized internationally. And that is why our Prime Minister and the government is doing everything humanly possible to make sure that Biafra is restored, to make sure that Biafra is recognized, and to make sure that all those things, all those intimidations, sufferings that Biafrans are passing through all over the world will be stopped. And besides, when Biafra is restored, the land of our ancestors will welcome all of us anywhere we are back, and the whole world will know that we have a country that we are so proud of. And before we leave that country, it must be another country inviting us to come for one thing to do for them. Otherwise, they are the ones going to look for us in the land of our ancestors, in the country that will be the best country in this world, which is Biafra coming. So wonderful people, we have to increase our rage and fury against Nigeria, against these saboteurs, against these traitors, against these terrorist enablers, against these terrorists in our land. We have to increase our rage and fury in order to drive them away from the land of our ancestors and occupy it, because it is our heritage, it is our inheritance, and it is our right. And our government is here to do it for us. So I welcome everybody, and I thank you. And I want to know, Ben Owabua, if you have something to say, or Williams, before we can distribute the mic. Thank you so much. I yield my mic from here.
William, you can pick the mic, please. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I greet you once again, the Dr. David and Nana. I greet all the generals that are gathered here. I see the symbol of education and knowledge, Professor MID. I appreciate your wisdom and your intellect. Thank you very much for the lecture you gave us now. I hope I'm coming out. I hope I'm being heard.
Right, you are.
Okay, sir. What gives me joy now, I will not say rage and fury again. You know, I have already said it, and then I was trying to kick them out up and down. They kick us and then remove me from the mic, even the Professor Naho. Now, the joy I have is that there is no generation when you will mention the name of Donald Trump, Elon Musk, my Prime Minister Extraordinary, Mary Takem, Dr. David, Sonia Barawa, Mazi Raphael Ajere, MID Brgie, Masterpiece of the Gods. There is no generation when you mention these great names. Sister Stella, Ezebino here, Mr. Snow, the articulate minister, Kama Israel. You mention these people, you mention Jaja, King Jaja, you mention, name all of us that are here, that my name will not be mentioned. That is the most happiest part of my life now. And again, the one that pains me most is that a terrorist kingpin died, and then the zoo hid him and buried him in Saudi Arabia desert. That one is the one that pained me. It pained me because we were shouting on top of our voices. Look at the impunity. Look at the evil that is going on. They are from jazz. Stand on it, you know. They hit it. The more they hit it, the more we shout. All their criminal Olympic pastors, none of them utter a word because they have their eyes fixated on the stealing of the monies that comes from Biafra land as the leaders of this country. That one pains me a lot. You see, a professor who called himself a pastor was the vice president then. We cannot forget all these things. Not now. That one devastated me. I said, how can this criminality be seen in the open, can be so conspicuous that even Elizabeth, before she died, paid a condolence visit to the zoo. The ECOWAS, everybody, the whole world was agog, you know. Even South Africa, they know their behavior that time towards the zoo. Because even the blind knew that this man, their best, was dead, and then they went and buried him in another man's country, which means, and this is a man who was, you know, brought from Niger as a cattle tender in the casino, and he took a chief then a written paper, just like the fraudulently wrote against our leader that he gave us a written hand and letter. Just like that, they took this idiot to Nigerian military and then made him a president. Took him to America for training. He came back without knowing how to write his name. His mind was how to conquer the Biafrans and subjugate us. First time he came, he overthrew the elected government and then take our brother Alex Ekweme and lock him up in Kirikiri prison and took his brother to Shagari to his house and employed so many 72 virgins for him to have fun there. And now they continue to do all this evil against the children of God. Why can't I be angry? In fact, my own is Iwe no Noma. Obi Agbawalam. That is the one that is, doing me very, very bad. The injustice is not even the killing. The killing in Nigeria is a slaughter ground. That was why when my sister Stella was mentioning Obi Kubana and the chief priest, those are poor people, you know. This Biafra we are talking about. If the human beings refuse to praise Chukwuka Abiyama, stones will do it. They should watch us and see how it is going to be done. Though we cannot be looking at what do they call it, abattoirs, because as far as I'm concerned, these people, you cannot tell me that Obi Kubana is so claiming to be so rich by the mama put he was selling in Abuja here with his chief priest, that the one that looks like a pig. It's not that mama put they were selling that gave them that money. They were into so many other things. My own pain is those people that will come and say, give us evidence. I give them evidence. Have they not seen him with Abakiari, the butcher himself, the one that there's a human pass? These are the business they were doing in those days. And then before they went into money laundering and then now become so extra buoyant, in their activities, trying to show that they are rich. They are people, poor people. They are poor people spiritually and physically. They are poor people. They are not the one to give us Biafra. Biafra has been given to us. I will keep on repeating it. It has been given to us since 2015. So those idiots that will come and tell us that our sit at home is killing the economy of Biafrans. I ask them, is the economy of Nigeria rising now? How much are they buying fuel? You see, when the foundation is bad, what can you do? You can't do anything. Nigeria was a concoction of British monsters, the British criminal vandals. They came, kill the people of our people, kill our ancestors, and then with a barrel of gun, they now started calling us Zugarians because we had no people to talk again. After killing us, they amalgamated us in 1945, they massacred us again. And then in 1947, they took their stooges, just like the way they take them now to Chatterhart to come and tell them how they are going to run their company in the zoo. They took their stooges from the zoo to show the whole world, to come and show the whole world how Biafrans is now going to feed them. That was the purpose of that conference then. Come and show, because they were in decline, they were going down. They say, come and tell the whole world how we are going to benefit Britain. The criminals that we have been feeding for a long time, up till now, they are telling us that they are world powers. How can you call them world power when there is no enabling environment for people to compete for supremacy? Because they have the heart of evil. They can kill anybody and then claim that they are world power. They are not world power. For the fact they are putting their hands against the emergence of Biafra, they are going to be crushed to pieces. Mark this day. Because Chukwukabiama's ways cannot go in vain. Instead of his ways to go in vain, heaven and earth will cease to exist. They are talking about evidence. Their economy is dying. Their economy is dying. Until they start to see the light that we Biafrans, they're supposed to worship us. Not even praise us. They're supposed to worship us like God. Yes, I say it. Because we are God. And the Most High is our Father. So we cannot be looking at anybody's face to help us to get Biafra. Biafra is already in our palms, and we are grabbing it to the fullest of our ability. The foundation, as I said earlier on, if the foundation is bad, nobody can do anything. Nigeria was built on wrong foundation, which I always say, fundamentum cotus hominis anime, which means the foundation of all improvement is improvement of the foundation. Nigeria does not have any footing. It doesn't have any foundation. There's no root. So why should we be begging them for, acceptability? No, or the UN to come and hear our voice. They have been hearing our voice. Remember, they killed us from ages, more than 500 years, till recent 2000. In fact, they even captured us in 1886. That was 96, yes. That was when they were supposed to proclaim that amalgamation. And then they waited in 1900, they now brought their own law, common law to us. That was the establishment of common law, 1900, in this contraption. And everybody will start looking at them, because we cannot do anything. Only JG cannot do anything. Just like they are holding our leader and thinking that they are holding only him. But they never know that they are holding more than 100 million people of Biafrans in that same place. When our Prime Minister said that he will need 20 million votes to start what we want to do, I said no, we are going to give you more than 80 million votes, and I'm happy we are gone beyond 50 million. Before the time that 80 million will be completed. That is a promise, and it's going to be so. For the whole world to understand that we are not joking. They see us as monkeys, but we see them as banana. That is the beauty of it. They see us as monkeys, and we see them as banana to be eaten very raw. And we are not. Am I still coming out? Hello, am I still coming out?
Yes, you are. You are. I'm watching it.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very much. So we cannot prevaricate. We cannot capitulate. In fact, it is even very, very dangerous to think that we can stop at this time. I see those POS people, I hate mentioning their names because when our Prime Minister gave the synopsis of how he was attacked and insulted by that idiot in Kuwait, I laughed because all those things was like I was seeing it then. So when he was talking about it, goose people all over my body, I said, Kai, this Biafra is a spiritual power. It's a spiritual power. So that is why I always say Biafra is my religion. I don't have any other religion. I told my pastor when he said, why are you not coming to church? I said, how can I come to church in an Islamic nation? And you people are not talking. And you expect me with all my pedigree to be coming to a church. I cannot do that again. I have now joined my ancestors in worshiping our real tradition, which is Biafra. He was just looking at me. I was proud and bold enough to tell him that there is no Christianity in the zoo. There is in Nigeria. The zoo is an Islamic nation where terrorists, have a field day. When the more they tell you to pray, the more they stay the government to dryness. The more they tell you to pray, the more they rape all the rapables. Anything with hole, they rape. The more they tell you to pray, the more the land, they grab it and chase people to IDP. And then they will still send their military to go to those IDP to kill them. We also what they are doing in Okwama. That one is another one that pains me, that if I have opportunity today to start smoking the zoo from this place, I will do it. Smoke them with fire and roast them to ashes. And it's going to come. That is why I'm not dismayed, because I know at the appropriate time, the words of God EFIK-IBIBIO cannot be in vain. Our leader have already said it. Instead of Biafra not to come, no human being will be left in zoo. He didn't say Biafra, he said zoo. And Biafra is not zoo. So no human being will be left in the zoo. And we are in the zoo. And we cannot run away from the zoo. That is the truth. So do not be dismayed. As I always say, anybody looking for evidence for what we are doing is insane. That is very correct. The person is insane. And I know that those are Funchas and those Sunday Olise and the Wike them. They are the ones that are championing all this criminality against us. They told us that we have been divided. And when the time came for us to show that we were not divided, and we came out en mass and supported good luck, the idiot Jonathan. He's an idiot. He's the one that kept us in this quagmire we are in now, because his stomach is more important to him than to stand for what is right. He knew that Nigeria was dead in 2014, but he still went ahead to contest. Why is he contesting? Just to hand over power to a criminal terrorist so that his people will be subjugated and they consumed. He doesn't want the life of anybody to affect him. But since that time till now, the life that has been lost wouldn't have been so much if what the needful was done then. But he shaken that because of his stomach. As a criminal he is, he thinks that he has stolen enough money without going to school without slippers. He thought that he now had shoes to wear. Instead of taking the work that God brought him to do, he was dancing with the Almajiris. What are we talking about? We cannot put all those things under the carpet and sweep them away. No. We are now at the time when money is needed. And as I always say, the best nation in this world is not America, it's not UK, it's not Canada, it's not anywhere in Europe, it's not even in Brazil or is it Argentina. The best nation in this world is donation. And that is what will make every government and every citizen happy to run the economy, that everybody will benefit. Just like our PM knows his own use. He knows the law, especially the international law. He knows the doctrine of freedom fight and law. He knows it. We all know it. to maintain the status quo is the primary aim of the government. To protect freedom of the citizen is another important factor of this freedom fight and law as it relates to government. The provisions of need, goods and services to the citizens is another important factor. And then, the fourth one has escaped my memory. But that being said, we will continue to move and do the needful. Our leader told us that the principle of who we are is to be bold and fearless before our enemies. The second one, he said, we must say the truth at all times. And I'm happy we are saying the truth because none of us here can come to this space and lie because it's documented, as I've already said. There's no generation that will be, the name of great men in this generation will be mentioned, that our name will not be mentioned. We are saying the truth at all times, even if it leads to our death. You can see I'm here in the zoo, so I'm not afraid of death. When my leader is in the dungeon, why should I be afraid? Is my life more precious than him, or am I able to produce what he has produced in this life, or am I able to achieve what he has achieved in this life? And he gave his time, he sacrificed his time and freedom to be in the same place, in one place for me and my unborn children. So why should I be afraid of death? And moreover, death cannot see me. You can never see me. If it's not my time to die, nobody, even if you throw bomb where I am, they can never kill me. I told them last time that they were talking about atomic missile. I said, which biological missile have they not warfare have they not brought to us in Africa? Are we not still living? So what makes them think that if they throw the atomic missile in Africa, everybody will die? It's not going to work. Rather, if they try it, it is them that will die, and they know all these things. So we are not afraid of any idiot. I make bold to say that we cannot be afraid of any idiot. So what else I'm forgetting something, but we are here. I remember all the names, the great names that are here. Whenever any generation is name these names of these great men that I mentioned here is mentioned, in any generation, my name will also be mentioned because I have already written my name. That is the beauty of it. Before I was shipping in money to my state, and my state receipt was being given to me, was always being given to me. And now I have received the receipt from the government in exile. So I'm the happiest man on earth. And I hope the next what do you call it, a meeting again or hosting of the prime minister, I will also be, I will also do the needful. All right. This is one. What is going on? Am I still on the line?
Right on. We can hear you.
Okay, sir. Okay, let me submit now because the attack have started coming. I can see the hand of Mary take. Let her take the mic, and then I'll break later. Thank you very much. Since Dr. David is speaking and nobody can hear him, can't hear him.
No, it's not. It's not speaking. It's not close to the mic at the moment.
Okay.
Thank you for your submission.
Okay, sir.
Maybe second, unmute yourself so they can talk to Biafrans. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, Homeland. Good evening, Brahim. Good evening, Ben. Good evening, Sir William. Good evening, Mobility. Good evening, Christopher. Good evening, Mr. Snow. Mouthpiece, Otumwanya. Tina, Karma is real. Helen. We are so many here. Sister Stella, Frank. Oh my God, Simon Ekpa, Biafra is my dentist also. Okay, my people, you guys know me. The name, we are so many. Good evening, our leader. Good evening, Itiare Kondo, the Prime Minister. Biafrans, the lover for freedom. Good evening. Yes, my people, I came to destroy Nigeria's government. Yes, our PM is here to destroy Nigeria. He came and he saw and he see and he said, Che, Usman and Fodio, you are the end. We will end you. Simon Ekpa, Masi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. Yes, government in Elzao. Brgie, they said, we, Biafra, me and you, we want to destroy Nigeria because that is not a name. Nigeria is not a country. They don't have land. They just use that name, impose for people, just to destroy your land, just to kidnap your land, to give it to Fulani desert. Reggie and Fully. I mean, Fully. So, English. Yes, Biafra. Reggie and Fully. Yes, we must follow. You must reach them. We must. Biafran, government in Elzao. We must destroy Nigeria because if you keep quiet, if you are not destroying Nigeria, Nigeria will destroy you. That is the truth. If you don't destroy Nigeria, this 2 December, Nigeria will destroy you because already Nigeria is supposed to destroy everybody by now. By now, they would have destroyed everyone. If not our leader. If not our leader, where they kidnap him because he said, wake up because these people are coming. Fulani are coming. Some people think it's joke. He's shouting because he knows the people around him, they are not human beings. They are all sell out. They are all buy and sell. And he shout for our ear. God, come bring Itiare Kondo. Our Prime Minister said, yes, my father, you are right. After we don't wake up, they kidnap him. He busts out from where he is. And Nigeria, what is happening now? And I know. That is what they are crying now. So, Biafra, please, we are begging you. Don't backward because our Prime Minister came here to destroy Nigeria evil empire. Nigeria doesn't have land. Nigeria doesn't have place to go. That is Fulani. Fulani from desert, they doesn't know left and right. And they don't have a place. And I'm wondering myself, Fulani, where do you come from? Do you fall from heaven? Do you come out from in the tree? Why can't you go back for where you're coming from? Yes, we understand. Britain and UN, they find safe heaven from you people hand. Domestic people. People were inside forest, we don't want to even change their life. We don't even know what is humanity. That is the kind of people where Britain call find safe heaven. Yes. Why did you go and look for people when you get left, right? And they told you, if we cannot rule these people, we will employ you. And Britain, now you are crying, you are evil. You say you are wise, but you are beggars. You are a beggars. You are not ashamed of yourself. Africa, we Biafran said we want to be alone, but you say no. If you're so slim, the leader of the world, Mary said, you people are not shame. You people, you doesn't have shame, single shame in your face. Because if Biafra said, we don't want you people, and you say, no, you must remain there. Why? Why? The leader of the world, just what is the problem? If the people said, if you're so wise, if you're so, maturity and understand what you're doing, if the people say no, I don't want to be with this kind of people. You will say, okay, go. And if you're capable to take care of yourself, life is a freedom, go. But you say no. Because of what? Because of Fulani. Because of our mineral resources. Because of what is in our land. Our PM said he come to destroy Nigeria. And he will do it. And he will continue to do it. And we will stand with him. We are not backing. We are not backing back. No way. This 2 December coming. This 2 December coming. We want to show the whole world that Biafra is capable. This is our own nation. This is our own land. We have all what it takes to take care of ourselves. So, the people must understand, if Nigeria name think they have a place to them to drop Nigeria in that name, in that so-called that West Africa, they should just keep it that way. But in Biafra, there is boundary. Yes, unless the people will accept that name, if you accept it, it's not our business. It's not our problem. But what we know is we'll never be in Nigeria, and we will never be. Because you can't mix with the people who doesn't know left and right. That is the north. That is the Muslim jihad. They mix with different kind of terrorists. Name it, Boko Haram. They have different kind of section of killing of names. They have different kind of organization of not even a better organization, killing, destroying your own land, forcing you to believe what they believe. If you are a leader, you accept this kind of people, means that you are not a human being. You are not a human being, because you cannot see in your life a people where they destroy children, even sleep with even 2 years, even a baby who never even born yet, even 7 years, they will rape. That is not sleeping with the baby by raping. What kind of people is that? This kind of people where you don't even have even small pity for a humanity. You sleep with man, you sleep with woman, you sleep with animal, and all those people you have mercy none. You can destroy them at any moment time. No, God forbid. Our PM said is coming to destroy you people, and we are among there. Me, Mary, among to destroy Nigeria. Nigeria name, the Britain Empire. UN terrorist land. They are the funding of terrorists. I will say it. UN is criminal. They are the head of terrorists. They fund all jihad. That is why they don't want Africa to rest. You understand me? Look them all na jihad sit on top there. Not even a clever people. Not even people will go to school. And demanded people. You know? Reading a clever people will get sense, people will go to school. Oh my God, sometime, in short, these people, they provoke human being. But we said, this time around, no way. No way. If they want to use in the West, or they want to, manipulate any side in so-called that Nigeria, but in that my own place, my own land, in the southeast, Biafrans, they will never, because we are ready for them. We are ready for them, toes to toes, face to face, mouth to mouth, hand to hand. You match us, we match you too. You blow us, we blow you times 100, even times 1,000 safe. Yes. So Biafra, you don't need to backward. Our PM is giving our leader, don't do it. They cannot do anything for our leader. Our leader will come out very soon. They fail with threat. They know Biafra they can never, because them, you don't know them. You think all those people, they don't scared of death? You think they can try any mess with our leader? They can never, because today no be yesterday. Yes. We keep quiet because our leader, Itiade Kondo, is a man of peace. They know what we're capable to do with. They know it. This time around is not joke. Oh. So Fulani, as you think you get sense, our leader don't ever you because you see those you know not to. You can't penetrate our land, but you will cry so much. I'm telling you the truth. You would not, in short, all of you people will the time of you people will even pass the genocide of Biafrans. So don't even think we don't know we don't know anything. In short, not this time. I don't need to go so far. But be careful. Be careful, Fulani, and be careful because it's not a joke. Biafra freedom is not a joke. You don't have freedom. So we Biafra, we know what is freedom. Nigeria doesn't know what is freedom. Fulani doesn't know what is freedom. Britain doesn't know what is freedom. UN doesn't know what is freedom. They doesn't know what is woman being right. Woman right, they doesn't know it. So we Biafra know what is woman right. And we want to show the whole world that you can't spray blood. No man can say it. Nobody can say it. You people are after money and ruling. Money of blood, money of innocent African child. You people are enjoying money of children, a blood of innocent. That is what you people are enjoying. And we said enough is enough. You use Africa as a tool and you kill their children and you destroy their family, you destroy their houses. You don't have pity. And we Biafra, our Italian Kondo said, we will be the end of jihad in our land. And the rest people will learn it. And that is the truth. Because Biafra doesn't look back. Freedom is not given. It's taken by force, by power. They like it or not, they will hear our voice. And when we declare it, as so we they talk, now so they destroy, go they face them. 100%. Bomber to bomber. We have time. We have template. We know they rush, but that time is so close, very close. After 2 December, you can't penetrate our land anymore. Because this time around, believe me, Nigerian State government, we are not joking. We are not joking. Enough is enough. Biafra, thank you. By you sitting at home, you see why they are crying. Fulani is crying. UN is mopping. America is mopping. You know, jihad empire of Britain, they are mopping. Fire is burning because of what? Because of our Itiade Kondo. Because they bite what they cannot chew. Yeah, you hear me? So please, Biafra, thank you very much as you sitting at home. Because your freedom, your land, your life, your land is your life. Your land is your pressure. Your land is your freedom. Your land makes you a woman being. You can't leave your place, go and drag another place. We are not a Fulani. We are not a Britain. We are not the Europe. We still what not belong to them. Hear me? So thank you by you sitting at home, by collecting what belongs to you. Whatever the government in Elza, we are not only in Elza, we are there in homeland. Whatever government said, you sit at home, you sit at home. If they don't listen to us, we still have more Nigeria coming. Yes. If Biafra want to sit for 6 months, 4 months at home, it's not their business. Yes, we feed them. When we destroy all sorts of their coming, milking Biafra, let's see how they go stand up. You hear me? So thank you very much by you respecting your government and your soldiers. And we are standing forward, no backward. Thank you by sitting at home. Love your soldiers. Please, they are the one who secure you. Pray for Almighty. Pray for the nature to give them the heart. Strong heart. Oh, we had, you know, what our people write here, because, you know, it's not English. With Iwe Omonoma. Yes, my people. Our people are coming with all and all. Everything. Pray for our soldiers so that the heart of every, is the wisdom and the land, the spirit of the land. When no say yes, they need, to pay Nigerian sue government for what they did for us. Our mothers is crying for revenge. Our fathers, our forefathers made the wisdom, the spirit of wisdom enter. They made them destroy Nigeria. Yes, that is what we need, because we don't need any back. We don't need anywhere to go and prayer, because all those people where they pray, all of them are 419. You hear me? All your pastors from A to Z, all of them are 419. All of them are Yahoo Yahoo. All of them come out from Muslim, a pastor stroke Muslim. They know when once you call Jesus' name, all Christians, they won't fall and stand up, because they won't get miracle from tomorrow, next tomorrow, without know you walking. How can you pray from tomorrow to next tomorrow, no work, no company? How money want to fall from heaven when you say pure water? You can't go give hungry man where the name call pastor, that the GO, that the Monday. Are you not a suffering till you die? Can people give you sense? You know Nigeria is not what to stay, and they have safe heaven in you people body. You don't get company. You don't get where you can walk. You don't get where sort of no. And you will go to pastor. Pastor will pray for you to reach tomorrow. Pastor to tell you that you will reach next tomorrow where you are not walking. He's sending you to do Yahoo Yahoo. You are sick every day because of mosquito. You work for sun, one pure water, banana. You carry the money, go give pastor. Evil pastor to make miracle for you. How can you be so stupid, man? Upon all the blessing, nothing is changing, and you don't want to open your eye. All of them have flight jet, have different kind of houses, all their children in Europe. You're bringing banana, your money, that paper, where they hawk banana, go carry the money, go give pastor. Are you not a stupidity? Eh? Where pastor know they work and you're working, you know, ask pastor, there is no company, there is no anywhere fabric. Oh, sorry, there is no anywhere when I can go and learn work. You know, there is no anywhere you can produce anything, no road, no none. And you sleep in the road from day to day, and you carry that money, go give a man who stand for somewhere manipulating your spirit. Biafran, you know they work, without Biafrans, you can never go anywhere, because those people will not help you. All those things giving you oil, water, all of them cause all the sickness for your body. And you don't even have hospital. You don't have hospital. And you're collecting rubbish from people. Put it inside your system. Is it not a shame? Biafra, we move, we know they look back, please, we are not looking back. Phone Biafran, continue vote. IOU loan is still continue. Please, my people, make sure you come to convention. Write your name in the book of life. Very, very important, because we don't have time. Thank you for this opportunity, my brother, Homeland. Thank you, Brahim, the host. Thank you, everyone. Let me give other people opportunity. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we did hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Thank you very, very much, my brothers, my friend, my family. Let me give mic to the rest. God bless you, Homeland. God bless everyone. We move. We know they look back. Musa is crying. He never start. Make him wait for us. We are coming. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mary Tekan, for your submission. And David Nana, if you are there, or Brian, if you are there, do you want to continue as I'm just doing a few exercise? But I'm just by the wayside now. and the vehicles, cars are passing, may not be able to hear me very well. Thank you very much. If you are there, can you continue and speak to Biafrans? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Brian, are you there? Brian, are you here with us? Okay, thank you so much, our sister, Mary Camp. You see this Biafran women, eh?
Looks
On a
like the second
strong go.
host is not close to his mic, and David Nana, our host, is not also close to
I'm
his mic.
speaking. I'm speaking.
Sir Williams, if you have anything to add, do you want to unmute yourself and add?
I'm speaking, Ben.
Please, can I say something, please?
Can anybody hear me?
Loud and clear, Dr. David. Go ahead. We are hearing you.
Okay. Our sister, Mwa, who wants to speak now? Who was speaking? Because
Can I speak? Can I speak, please?
Okay, it's Celine.
Yes.
Okay, please do. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Greetings to my people, the hosts, the co-hosts, and all the ministers in the room. I thank all of you for moving on without looking behind. I just saw this topic. Most of the time, our Prime Minister used to say, and before I go on to say something about the Iwanonum, from what our sister Mary said, reminded me something about these Fulanis we are talking about. You know, most of the times, some people believe in the Bible, some take it to be history. And no matter what, we all believe there is God. And most of us believe in the Bible. And these Fulanis you guys are seeing, anytime somebody send anything about them, I remember that these Fulanis, they are the children of Ishmaelites. They are the children of the bondwoman, the second wife of Abraham, sent out from the house of Abraham, that wanted to take over the head of the family, which is Isaac. And he was driven out from the family with the mother into the forest. At times when I remember it, I say, oh God, even though I'm not God, you shouldn't have allowed this boy to live. You shouldn't have shown the mother the water to give him when they have no water again, where they were sent into the forest. When Abraham gave them the bottle of water, the water got finished in the desert, in the forest. There was no more water for them. They were crying. This lad was crying. The mother just threw him out. That she can't behold her son to die in her presence. And lo and behold, according to the Bible, as we know it is Bible, some people call it history, all the same. And the angel of the Lord showed Hagar, this bondwoman, water to give this lad. After giving this water to the lad, the angel just showed them, they were in the forest already. He told them, okay, now go inside the forest. He gave them the forest. And they started living in the moving, as you see them moving today. That's from the beginning of God creation. You know, our sister Mary was asking, where did these people come from? They came from the forest. They came from the forest. They are not the children of the head of the family. We are the children of the head of the family. We are the heads of the family. But these people, God gave them the forest, live in the forest, look for animals, do your thing in the forest, build your thatch house in the forest. They were not giving home because Abraham already later had the son, Isaac, that is living in the house. And these people, when I remember our prime minister say, I came with you and Onoma. These people came also with you and Onoma, with greed. Because from day one, it was out of greediness that the mother was sent out with this lad out of the house of Abraham. And they were sent into the bush. They didn't know where they were going. They were just moving in the bush endlessly like that until their water got finished. Now, they moving around or rotating in all the forests from all over the world, moving. Anywhere they go to, they make a thatch house. Anywhere they go to, they make a thatch house. They came with Iwe Onoma. That is why they need Iwe Onoma. Bomber to bomber, because even from the mother that gave birth to these Fulanis that are being a thorn on our flesh, she also went out of the house of Abraham with Iwe Onoma. It's a greedy woman. And she gave birth to a greedy son. And because God saw that if they were allowed to remain in the house of Abraham, this same Ishmael would still be a thorn on the head of the family. And this is exactly what they're doing to us today. And all this way, they are moving from forest to forest, forest to forest, forest to forest. Look, even if you give them Biafra land, they are not even living in the better house. That's the worst of it all. But they want to come and live within us. If you give them your house, you build back home, they're not going to live in the good house because they were born to be in the bush. The forest is their portion. But they wouldn't stay now out of that greed and jealousy. They left the forest. They want to bring their animals into the city to disturb the children of the head of the family. They want to use their trash to come and disturb us. And if you give them any house, any room in your house you built, they can't even remain there. They want to go and live in. If you guys will remember when our leader was, when he started, when the started newly, he was telling them, leave our forest, go and rent a house in the city. We're not chasing any of you out, but you have to go and rent a house. When we come to your place, we don't live in the forest. Leave the forest. They can never leave the forest. They cannot. Even if you leave them, come over, allow them, give them chance to come into Biafra land. They are going to look for forests in all the Biafra land. They're going to occupy it. And from there, they'll be doing their mayhem to the right people, the owner of the land. And that is why with Iwe Onoma, rage and fury is what they needed. And our prime minister said, bomb to bomb. Go, myself, at times I pray, it's like, if I can send fire, and I used to do it, to go and destroy them in that their ass rock. And all the evil government houses in all over the place in Nigeria, tormenting people. The Britons saw these people that these people are nothing. And that is the same greed. And they use them to bother the people, the rightful people of God, the rightful people, the owner of the land. They just, they just push them towards us to come and bother us. And they will be claiming to be all political rights, or they are disciplined, they are civilized people. They will hang somewhere. They will send them to come and bother us, which is what they did to our leader now in the cell. They will hide and play their evil game. They will go back and behave their white people, their civilized people, when they are all together evil. So these people are the children of bondwomen, chased out from a home, sent into the forest, and they came out with
went on, and I get you went on my trash her back to the forest. They got to go back to the forest. We can't live with them because they can never live in the city. Oh. You can never see them live in the city. If you give them the house in the city before you come, they move any forest there, they will just go back to the forest and make their thatch house. Their women don't even wear blouses. They'll just half cut cloth on their chest. So how do we live with people that are they're not interested in going to school? How exactly these people coming to bother us? And this is what God saw, and what Sarah saw, and made her to tell Abraham, let this woman out of this house. Because she saw that this woman is going to be a problem to me, a problem to my household, even at that time that she has not given birth to a child. But God being God that is faithful, he still supported Sarah. Tell Abraham, send this woman out. You know, that is why most of the time, if you look at back home, yes, I remember that my grandfather, he has 2 wives. And they know how to coordinate it in those days. But this time, anywhere, even he did that, still, those second wives, there are always a thorn on the flesh of the first one and their children. They are always a thorn. They are always causing problem. They are always greed. Unnecessarily. A little thing. They are greed. They are wicked. You see, so the whole thing is still going on. At times, there are things that happen. When I see those things, I know that there is really God. And some are happening as God did it and as God made it. So these children are children of God who have bad hearts. Yeah, I saw when they were caught. I hope everybody saw where they caught a young boy. They cut his head. And I didn't know what to do. So this fury, red fury, we will follow our PM and bring these people back to their forest. That's where they were given. They were not given city. From day one, they meant to live in the forest, and they should go and remain in the forest in the north, not in Biafra land. We can't cope with such evil people. And there's a space I saw today. These evil people, I'm sorry for men here, the word I will use. There are men that are not real men, that are efulefus in Igbo land. And while we are fighting for our freedom, they are going behind and talking about nonsense, political nonsense governors that are making no meaning to us, that want us all to be dead. You see? So, this is one on Manda Jiribia, they came with rage and fury, and our Prime Minister has said it. With you went on, I get the same you went on, send them back from what they come from. We can't cope with this evil people and entity called Nigeria. What is Nigeria? Anytime I mention this name, Nigeria, this time, I get annoyed. I just get irritated because nothing good is coming from there. Nothing good. People are dying. They are killing people. No light. No, even those of us that are in diaspora, they are suffering because of people back home. Not only your immediate family, friends, well-wishers, extended families, colleagues. They will call you. They will say this, that. We're hungry. Nothing. And you don't know what to do. You will try to do one thing or the other. And at times I will tell you now that we are the most people, the people sponsoring this thing. Some of them don't even know what is going on. Some have been sending them to do their voting. So Iwan onoma. With reg and fury. The same measure they have come with, the same measure we are going to give them back without looking at the face of those men in the name of Igbos I saw in that talking trash. They got back. They cannot. I just sent them a text message in that section. If we get Biafra, if you don't want to move down to the north, go and join your slaves there. We cannot, because of you, stop our freedom. Everything you come and you call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The man that is suffering, you will always mention them for no reason. Our prime, the other one who made him a prime minister, and I said to them that he is the prime. Mazi Simon Ekpa is the prime minister of Biafrans. That's whom he is. If you don't join those in the north, because we must be free. Look at all of them. They went to school. Some of them some in Europe. Some say they are doctors in that they are useless platform. Some say they are this and that. But still, their eye is not open to see this unity, to see this wickedness. And they are talking, how can you make Alibo good with this government? How can Nigeria government allow you to make your Alibo good? How? They still have authority with their military. They still have authority with their encroach and to things in our land. And you say you're making Alibo. How can you progress in Alibo in the under Nigeria government? How can that be possible? And we need total freedom. Join them in the north. If you don't want us, join them. You see? So that's the only thing I have to say. My sister Mary, these evil people came from the forest and they are going back to the forest with you and animal. With you and animal. We are not looking face. We need this freedom like tomorrow, no day. Natural freedom. I even send those men. I send them a message. I ask them, you are in America and all over other countries enjoying the freedom fought by brave men, and you are enjoying their freedom, and you are talking trash against our own freedom. And I told that brave men fight for freedom, but we weak men will always stay behind talking trash. We need freedom. That is the conclusion of the whole matter. We need freedom. No matter how it comes, we need freedom. That's my own, because since I've been watching this thing, I'm not feeling well as such. But since I've been watching and listening this topic, I was even mad within myself. From the other space, I just listened briefly from them. I say, look at Igbo men. Look at these people talking trash. What you cannot do and somebody is doing it, instead of you to encourage him, support him, and you are talking down on him, talking down. Who made him prime minister? When did that happen? We have had our referendum. We are not going to have another referendum. That is period. If they don't like, we will drag all of them according to our prime minister. Those that will follow us, we will drag them to freedom. Those that say no, they should go back to join Fulani in the forest. Because we can't join them at this 21st century. And we'll be suffering in our land as if nobody went to school there. Why we have doctors, all this, all over the world. Making America great is more of Biafrans. They're making America great, making all Europe great. But go back, there's a book I read when I was in the secondary school. The book said, the literature, it said, the sea is our land. People don't know that that sea is eating our land. And we are in another country enjoying 24 hours light, moving freely. But those back home are not moving freely like that. It's quite unfortunate that, but in all things, we are going to use Iwanonoma. And I get with the freedom. That's all I want to say. Thank you, my people, while I listen. Thank you. I'm done.
Go ahead, Brian. Brian, you there? Thank you so much, our sister, for that wonderful submission. And Mobility, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, my people. Please, I don't know if I'm coming out so clear. Good evening, my people. Good evening, everybody. I greet you, everyone. Homeland, Brian, with Sir William, Mary Tell, Celion, Simon, Christian, Mr. Snow, Mount, Frank, Ben Chooks, Simon, Ekpa, Casey, Otunwa, Biafra, MNK, Ezebinwa, Ugochukwu, Helen, Biafra, Madueke, Jack, Ngozi C, Benowa, Chizoba, Angus, Ordinanwa, King of King, Simon Ekpa, British victim, Izudede, Hello with it. Wow, these are people. But I'm Bukano Mado. Samuel Ata, aka Akachuko Obiora, Happy Something Cloud, Ejai Tom, Cyprian, Owo, Igwe, L, Levi, Beast of anyone, all of them, Manuel, Nwambala. Please, I greet all of you, and you are highly welcome to this very wonderful program. Inclusive myself too. In order not to waste much time, I can now that is rage and fury to destroy Nigeria and here. My people, this topic, topic, my only way, I don't know if they measure it. You know earthquake, but I am going to earthquake this. I will turn to earthquake and destroy especially the northern zone, excluding Biafra. I will destroy the whole zone. I will destroy Aso Rock. I will sink that place and put, volcano. I will create a volcano of fire that is going to consume them. You understand? So, because we are not happy. We have been maltreated in the zoo. We have been treated like, in fact, I will not even say second-class citizens. Like, in fact, third-class citizens. We have been dealt with impunity. We have been abducted from our homes simply because of what we are asking to be free. Simply because we are asking to be free. Nothing more. That is all our crime. And simply because they tagged us terrorists. Their terrorist tag was nothing but what? Because we want to defend ourselves from the invaders. I call them the invaders. We want to defend ourselves from the invaders. Simply, we are the reason why they tag us terrorists. Okay, now, Nigeria is a country that doesn't obey court order. You tag Nnamdi Kanu terrorists in your own court. You prescribe him without obtaining any formal notice from the constitution, from the house. You just go ahead because with executive order and prescribe somebody that to tell you that Nigeria is under dictator. Then at last now he came to your own court and defeated you in your own court, and you refused to grant him freedom. You held him hostage. But non-terrorists who are killing people, Bello, what they call Bodija, or what they call it, that Fulani terrorist, head of Mieti Allah. You know that he has come time without number to acknowledge that he has been responsible for the onslaught on indigenous people of Benue and the other part of the country, simply because of what? Land tussle and cow and this pastoral farming. Your government of Nigeria has never one day prosecute Bello or catch any terrorist Fulani and put him in jail. But if your government is always very quick to arrest innocent citizens.
Please, can anybody hear mobility?
No.
Yeah, please, can anybody hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
Am I coming out? Good. Good. Please, if I am being heard, let me know, please. Because let it not be I'm talking to myself. Please, am I being heard?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Meritem.
Yeah, okay. This is Helen, yeah.
Okay, Helen. Oh, all right. Meanwhile, I am from Ezani State, currently in Ezani State. So, Ezani State is located in Biafra land, in Ugoba, in Ezani State. So, these Fulani terrorists, you see them wherever they are, they always enter in trailer. I don't know which kind of human being is these people. I don't know from which planet they come from. They will enter trailer and leave their region and be coming to our region. Plenty of them. And the same thing our governors allowed. Whenever they are coming with cow, they will stay under their cow. They will sleep under the car and they will import them into Biafra land to come and be mayhem, because most of them, you see them sitting down doing nothing, going up and down, looking for one. Some of them will involve in one crime or the other. Some of them, most of them I see, they are into drug. They take drug and they become drug addicts. They begin to misbehave because they come to in our land and do anyhow, do all sort of shit. You understand? They come to desecrate our land.
We can't hear you, Mobility. Can anybody hear him?
Hello.
No, we can't hear him.
Hello, please. Can anyone hear me now? I don't
Oh
understand.
my goodness, what is going on?
Hello.
Yeah, we can
Please.
hear you now. You were paused for a while.
Oh my God. Am I being attacked? Because I know that these useless baboons and monkeys, they have been logging me out. I know. They have been logging me out and logging me in. Please, if I'm still coming out clear, let me know. Am I coming out clear?
Yes, yeah, we can hear now. Continue.
Ha! God, make PM do give us our own app now, make we rest. Hi. Na mother takwana for too much, no, but so as I was saying, these people not just coming to our land, they come to our land, they come with dangerous weapon, they come with various dangerous weapons to come and camp within our land so that they will unleash mayhem to our people. And I ask, what had the Southeast governor done to checkmate these people? Nothing. Only good at serving the interests of the Janjaweed in the caliphate. Always good at fighting. Who doesn't fight them? Fighting Simon Ekpa because people chose to sit at home. Did you think Simon Ekpa left Finland to come and force people to sit at home? Simon Ekpa gave order and the people decided to obey his order. And as we are confessed, and people decided to show happiness towards obeying the order. They celebrate, and your government is coming out to say that Simon Ekpa is killing people and forcing sit at home. I said these people make okay with the thunder on any way. Make the thunder we no get papa, we no get mama, make it strike all of na dead, make it kill all of na, make it strike you to dead, 100%. Even no madam naro, obi ado mama, we are ready to carry color to this. Nah, the way I go boss these people, people are sitting at home. You send your army and police to go and be locking people shop. Locking up people shop for no reason because they simply want to stay at home. But terrorists are there in the bush. Everywhere they camp in the bush, killing people, kidnapping people here and there every day. In Biafra land, you'll be hearing various kidnapping up and down. The governors has never one day come out and condemn the kidnapping going on and said, no, enough of this. Or most of those that were caught are the headers. And the next thing you hear that they will now bring it on the shallow news. Before you know, the matter will die. They will release them, but they will go. I have never seen our governors coming that one day to condemn them, to say, no, you, these headers, you have been carrying.
Mobility, you have to go out and come back. We can't hear you anymore. Sister Helen
Please.
Peters, you have the mic. Welcome.
Hello.
Sister Helen Peters, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. It's Mobility
Welcome. Welcome back from school.
Is it done?
Welcome back from.
Thank you.
He's not coming out. I can't hear him.
I was actually listening to you guys while coming from school. Thank you very much. I appreciate every of your work. I appreciate every one of you, the co-hosts. I appreciate you all, the ministers here present. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for the work that every one of us are putting on, because I can say every one of us. It is not easy, but we will continue, even when we are tired, no matter what. Any of your opinion, it counts. So far, you are supporting our Prime Minister, it's counting. Yes. our prime minister, he came with rage and fury because the other one I can't really pronounce it. I came with Iwe na Onuma.
Iwe Onoma. Iwe na Onoma.
Okay then.
That is what it means.
So rage and fury. Yes, the man, he's prepared for them. This is the only man that God has set apart to destroy the zoo. And he's doing it. We appreciate him very well. Our Odogun, the Agbadagburu, the Levatan. I am so proud of this man because nothing will stop him. Nothing, nobody, no power can stop this man. He is born for this and he will surely give us Biafra. We appreciate him. Thank you very much, my people. Yes, as the topic go, you see what is happening in the north. The whole of the terrorists in the north, they are freeing them every blessed day. They are freeing them. Guy, don't put you want to put your clothes. I don't think they are freeing them every blessed day in the north. Oh. They are freeing them. You understand? There is no place, no prison that you can find any Fulani. No Fulani terrorists, they are all being freed, you know. Boko Haram, ISWAP, the whole terrorist group coming from Sahel, they are all being freed in the north. They have given them beautiful houses, even those that have murdered and killed, they wipe out a whole family, they wipe out a whole villages, and yet the governors in the north, if with the support of governors from the so-called Biafra land, they are all in support. They gave the land back to them. The land that belongs to other people, the indigenous of the land. They have naked those ones. They are all living in IDP camp. Is that what we want for ourselves as a Biafran? No, we are not born slaves. And our people, the gullible ones, like the governors, they want us to become slaves to these terrorists coming from Sahel. They want us to become slaves. And that is the reason why we have put out every fight to make sure this Biafra will not come. They kidnap leader. They make sure they use our own people to put him where he is today. His own family, they use everybody to put him where he is today, believing that Biafra is dead and gone. They don't know that the real that God has prepared, that we finish the relay race, which is who is living in the field, the finisher. God has already prepared him. All the time I wonder, how does this man really came up? Because we all saw everything as it was unfolding. We saw everything. All of a sudden, from nowhere, he came up and he took up the fight. And he's really spilling the fire. The dragon fire is coming out and the zoo has been consumed to ashes. They are all crying. Thank God they have started speaking out. I saw a video, our people, that one of the northern guy was talking about when the media, the journalist was interviewing, he was saying, the journalist was telling him, do you support the way the IPOB are killing people, the IPOB led by Samuel Ekpa are killing people in the southeast. He's killing his own people, he's killing the army, he's doing that. Then the man replied to him, what do you expect? These people have been marginalized. They have been killed. Even the army, they are killing them. They have been killed. So one way and the other, they must surely find a way to defend themselves. All these are the video evidence that we will be showing to the whole world. I never knew that people cannot stand up to speak the truth. People are not standing up to tell us what the truth is all about. See now. This is what we have been enduring in Biafra land. What happened in Okwama? Do them anything. Military, they went there. They made sure they leveled Okwama people. They leveled them. Just because they know they are Biafrans. What they can do to the main terrorists that are killing them in the north. Wiping people away in the north. They can't do that. But when it comes to Biafra land, oh, their muscles, they will come and flex muscles. We can do anything we want to these people. This is what the man explained. He said the hatred that you have for a particular race, and you think there will be no time for them to stand to defend their lives. They are though they are not doing it well, but it comes to time that they will pick up gun and protect themselves and defend their land. That is what the man is doing. He said it, and I was shocked. How can he not come out and say this kind of a thing? Am I dreaming? I was shocked. So there is somebody who can stand by the truth coming from the north. It was a shock to me. And may God bless that man, because he said the truth. Truth is bitter. But if you come out to say the truth, it will go a long way. It will start to be healing the wounds. Probably this devilish agenda concerning the indigenous people of the land, they will be rethinking. They will have to rethink that this our agenda has been revealed. People are beginning to see that, yes, these people have been oppressed, they have been killed. The man narrated everything. And you think when Prime Minister is doing what he's doing, he will one day back down, or he will one day say, I want to give my people to these people, continue to kill. He said it. He said when they were protesting with only flag, they were killed. Yeah, our people were killed carrying only flags. There was nothing. All we need is Biafra. They were singing songs. What did Nigeria give them? They killed them. They continue to kill us wherever we go. Everywhere we are, they continue to kill us. You get ready for marriage, oh, as a young dude, they don't want to let you get married. 15 young men were murdered by these terrorists. They call some a bubago, all in the uniform, fighting to protect Nigeria. Then now that we can protect ourselves, you think the dragon will not spill out that fire that is in him? Yes. It will consume the zoo to the ashes. Yes. There is no way they will say they want to summon us to any of these UN and so-called. They are all aware of the atrocity that they have been committing against our people. They are aware. So there is no point to say you want to take us to anywhere. No. We have every evidence to defend ourselves in any war court you want to take us to. In a war court. I thank you, my people, because Biafra is here already. I am so overwhelmed, over happy. Whenever I see my people on the social media, yes, I'm always loving it because the message is sinking. The message is everybody, before when I call, they will say, Biafra, I beg. But now, they are asking, how are we going to do next? How are we going to get ourselves prepared? That is what my people are asking me. So that shows that the message is sinking. So my Panurobo Isoko Biafra. And you said you are in the military. You still want to continue with them coming to our land, to your own land as a Biafra person. You say you want to come and kill our people. Wherever you step your feet on in Biafra land, you will not go back alive. You are going to pay dearly. There will be no for you because you will not say you did not hear the message. So stand by our Prime Minister and fight for your freedom. That is the only way you will survive. Nothing can be able to survive the indigenous in Nigeria apart from freedom. So anybody that is saying, well, who elected the Prime Minister? Oh, thunder fire you there, my dear. Who elected before they were electing? We all voted for him. Even referendum is ongoing. More than 50 million for him. So what else do you want? What question are you asking? Something that you know you cannot do. And you see somebody doing it. Why can't you appreciate? Why is our people like this? Must it be you? Why is this? I don't know, this kind of worm that is eating our people up. That it must be. If it is not me, nobody else will do it. If it is not me, let it spoil. That mindset that you have will die with you. It will die with you. Because this is freedom. Come from anybody. It does not matter who will bring it. The most important is you are free. That's a fact. You don't have to block the way. But right now, if you try to block the way, you will be crushed. That is my message for you. Thank you, my people. God bless every one of you. Thank you, Ayud.
Thank you so much, our sister Helen Peters, my co-host. That was a wonderful submission you made there. We have crossed the Rubicon. Brian, are you there? And there is nothing anybody can do to bring us back to Egypt. We are heading to our destination. Very, very important. And we must do everything to support our Prime Minister. To add to the rage and fury he has, we have to add to our rage and fury our own Iwe Nonoma, to make sure we destroy the terrorist Nigerian state in order to have our freedom. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. Mobility, complete your submission before we can move the mic. Go ahead. Mobility, are you there? Brian, are you there? Can anybody hear me? Okay, Celine. Celine, do you still want to speak? Okay. So, Biafrans, Frank, I see you. You have been absent for some time. What is really happening? Please pick up the mic. Where have you been all this while? We have suffered enough in the hands of the terrorist state. That is why our rage and fury have increased. We will continue to fight against those who fight against us. We will do everything within our power to destroy those who have come to destroy us. And the time is now. No going back. Thank you so much. Sister Helen Peters, please just go ahead while I put things in order here. So, yes, wonderful people and lovers of freedom. There is nothing that can stop us from our freedom. The 10 states have done their worst. They kidnapped our leader who was speaking for us. But that we are going to just give in and allow them to have their way. The Jamfuru we have in us is immeasurable against the terrorist Nigerian state, because all manner of atrocities have been committed against our people, against our communities, against our villages, and against our fathers, including against us. Wherever you see us all around the world, it is due to sufferings we are undergoing in that contraption called Nigeria. Our Prime Minister have passed a lot of stress in the hands of the Nigerian state. And that is why he said, for this freedom, he came with rage and fury. To melt it on the Nigerian government, supporters of the evil that the Nigerian government have done to us. Nobody on this today will not have anything against the Nigerian terrorist state. Because if you are not affected by yourself, your mother or your father, your brothers, or any relation of yours might have passed through difficulties when it comes to the Nigerian project. When you finish your education from university, there is no job. There is no job. Even the school, before you can go to school, you have to set this to be able to complete your education. In some cases, your parents go borrowing. In some cases, you sell your property, you sell your land. In some cases, you take a loan that you can repay. God knows how to repay such loan in order to complete your education. Whereas the region that you came from is endowed with enough mineral and natural resources that if the contract harnesses very properly, everybody will have an opportunity of enjoying those amenities. But that is not the case of Nigeria. That is why the rage and fury in us must be tripled with that of the Prime Minister to destroy the terrorist Nigerian state. Thank you so much, Sister Helen Peters, for that wonderful submission. Frank, I welcome you to the mic, and as well, you can unmute yourself and make your submission. And if Brian is not coming back, I may send the co-host to you. Go ahead, Frank. You are welcome back, bro.
All right, Able Dr. David Nana. I appreciate you, brother. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Great Biafrans, all lovers of freedom. I appreciate you all. There is no better time to doing but now. You are such amazing people. I appreciate you all. I'm sorry I have been busy with work. Sometimes I will come, but I will not speak. I will just listen. We are all doing great things. Our generation is proud of our Prime Minister. Let me just go straight to the best thing. It says, we came with the way we turn fury to destroy Nigeria. Minister says so. Please, Mobility, can you bring down your mic? Thank you, sir. All right. Our generation are here with Iwe Nonuma because Nigeria terrorist states have beaten more than they can chew. And that is why we have decided to build this great wall, which no bomb or bullet can destroy to penetrate our land. And nobody will ask us why. Our freedom is in our hands. Dr. David, I appreciate you, brother. Just take up this mic to greet each and every one of us. If I start to mention the names of our people gathered here, my God, we are so many here. Sister HP, Helen Peters, I appreciate you. In fact, everyone seated here this minute, I appreciate you all. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy to be part of this family in this generation. So grateful to Almighty God for what we are seeing today. Nigeria terrorist state never expected it. This generation is the least people they expect to see, but Almighty Okike made it possible for we to be here today because somebody must do it. And God, out of his infinite mercy, has put in that grace and power in our Prime Minister to destroy Nigeria for the atrocities they have committed against mankind, against great people of Biafra. That is why we are here today with Iwe Norma. And nobody will query us. Why are we doing this? Because if you ask, we will give you 10 million reasons why we are doing what we are doing today. There is no country in existence in this world that has no history. UAE, as beautiful as UAE is today, the present leader of UAE killed his brother to get UAE to be what it is today. Everybody is clamoring about Dubai. Few years back, nobody talks about UAE. Nobody talks about Dubai. Even Obasanjo said, we learn that from the desert. Obasanjo today goes to UAE to relax, to enjoy his staying life. So we must destroy whoever needs to be destroyed for our freedom to be a reality. I appreciate you all. Let me yield my mic here. I yield my mic.
Thank you, Frank. Check your accept the co-host so that together we can roll. Thank you for that wonderful submission. And Helen Peters, do you have anything to say before we give to mobility? Okay, mobility, unmute yourself and make your submission. Thank you and welcome back.
Yeah, thank you, my wonderful people. Thank you very much. They have been kicking me out and in. What I did to them, they have been kicking me out and in, and I must continue. We must continue. That is the way our leader used to say. We must continue. So, as I was saying, our governors have not been living up to their expectation. They have not done what they're supposed to do. The Fulani men are everywhere, rampaging. On rampage in our farm, destroying our crops, giving it to their cattle to feed, and nobody is questioning them. They are killing people. Nobody is questioning them, not just in Biafra land, everywhere, even in the north, inclusive. Then I asked, is it not high time these governors come out to condemn the atrocities of these headers? Even in Nigeria, they so-called claim they love. But the fact remains that we have taken the bull by the horn, and that is where our Iwe no Momabido. We have come to take what belongs to us by force. If the governors block our way, please, we are going to kill them and join, so that our land will be free. If my brother block the way, I am going to kill him. They should that will be out of the way so that we'll get what you want. If our Mazen Nnamdi Kanu could sacrifice his father, his mother, 28 men, including his pets, dog, for Biafra to come, then who am I that will not sacrifice myself? Including himself. He sacrificed himself for Biafra to come. Then who am I that I will not sacrifice myself for Biafra to come? Am I better than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Am I richer than him? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is richer than me 100 times, million times. But he's there today. He abandoned everything. He's in DSS dungeon. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is living large in UK. He's living all right. He's a prince. He's doing fine. Life is sweetening him. And look at me here in Nigeria. Look at me here in Nigeria. Is life more sweeter to me? But today, Mazen Nnamdi abandoned all these things for the sake of me and you, to fight for the betterment of the future for the Biafrans, for the restoration of our sovereign kingdom on earth. Mazen offered a lot of sabotage, ranging from Mazi Uchemofo to the current DOS we have today, because DOS is also a product of Mazi Uchemofo. Uchemofo also was the DOS. Then I could remember where we have COC, because I joined this struggle lately when I was in Asaba. We have COC. That was when we have coordinators of all coordinators. COC, Clifford, Iroanya, Imam Mezo, all of them. They were in charge. But Nnamdi Kanu, anytime he's broadcasting, he do call these people. He called them and he greets them. He called them the wonderful people. But today, they all betrayed and they are falling aside. They didn't, and I'm sure they will be there when they will hear that Biafra will be restored. So, if these people of reputable character, people who have worked with Mazin Nandekano, at the end of the day they backslide, could able to fail, then who are you? Who are you fucking Nigerian government? Who are you fucking Igbo bloody fool? Fucking Afonja idiots, smelling idiots, or Fulani animals, that you will stop us or we will not take you out when we are fighting to liberate ourselves from slavery. Yeah? Look at in the zoo now, people are suffering. Everybody is suffering in the zoo. I'm not calling about Biafra land because we in Biafra land here, we are okay. No matter what they do, the children of God must survive. That is what they normally say. If you meet them, they say, survive. So they will say the children of God will survive. We know we are the children of God. We are the children of heaven. We haven't done anything to warrant the suffering we are suffering today. Is it the mineral resources we doesn't have? Is it the land, arable land we doesn't have? Our land is very fertile and they produce food. What else? What is in our land? Is it money? Is it richness that they have on us? How are they richer than us? What is it? Educated than us? Are they stronger than us in terms of physical combat? Because an average Igbo man is a very strong person. They hustle hard to make their money and to make ends meet. But they doesn't look for trouble whenever they are working. But if you continue pressing on them, they'll have to take you even to this minute. And you will never defeat them. They will always defeat you. Because they are a go for. Just like our PM. They have been fighting our PM from day in, day out. When I was following the DOS, so to say, please, am I coming out clear before they say nobody's hearing me? Please, am I coming out clear? Can anybody hear me? Hello, can anybody hear me?
Go on. Yes,
okay,
go on,
okay.
yes.
Because I noticed sudden silence, so it will not be as if they have logged me out. So as I was saying, when I was listening, when I was anxiously following DOS, when our leader Mazin Nandi was edition. That time I was in Lagos when our leader Mazin Nandi Kanu was edition. I traveled from Onitsha to Lagos to go and get motor pass. I was in Lagos when I was in auto pass when they called that our leader Mazin Nandi Kanu has been captured in Lagos. I was in Lagos then. I said, what? These people, you must be joking. I said, our leader Mazin Nandi Kanu just said last week ago. He just spoke to us. He addressed us with Biafra. So, and there is not that will make Nigerian government to capture our leader. It will not happen. Not until I heard it from two more people's mouth, and I came to the Southeast. It became a broken news. Everybody in the South is all up on about Canant. Everybody put their when Oga Kama, hey, Chineke, can you hear maybe quite? I begin to ask myself, how are we going to continue? Are we going to outside? So all these are freedom fighting and everything we have been fighting for. Finally, these people have captured my leader. What are we going to do? Before I begin to hear it on the Zoo, Gota Media paper, the Vanguard, and the rest of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, arrested, not even extradited. They said arrested. They didn't even say extradited or illegally captured, kidnapped. Arrested. That is to tell you that these people they know what they are doing. So by then my brother, I'm not gonna lie you, that day I don't feel eat. I cannot even eat. I cannot eat. I said, what am I eating? Am I eating to better my life or what? When I know that my whole life has been saved. My life has been surrounded by predators who want to devour me. Is it this food that I will eat that will enter my body? Well, I said, no, God, something must be done. If Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will die, I must die with him. Is what I say to myself. So long they didn't kill him, so long he didn't die. If he will die, I'm going to die with him. I will never allow him to die alone. So we were then being briefing, and my conscience was telling me, how manage? Not until the news broke fully that he came to Kenya, African country. That was I foresee that, and I begin to ask myself, How did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu travel to Kenya with forming people? That was when I wasn't even enlightened. I was thinking that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just traveled on his own. Because the news was breaking. Even the DOS, they were like, he traveled, he didn't inform anybody or something like, there's something happened that people does not even know. You just wake up to a surprise and hear that this thing just happened. So like, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when did you travel from? Because when it wasn't an edition, he was moving from Japan to Israel. He was going around the country, Belgium, Mexico, Canada, hosting family members there, speaking to them, addressing everybody. How did he come to this fucking useless African country that he was kidnapped? And I asked myself, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what brought you to? Because I know in white man land, they will never arrest you this way. I know in white man land, they have to follow laws. And land, the policemen will detain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if there is any crime transmitted, which I know they will not. So how did they capture him from abroad? Not knowing that Mazi came to Kenya, the truth began to reveal itself one after the other. Please, are people hearing me, please? Am I speaking to people, please? Please, can anyone hear me, please? Please, can anyone hear me?
Yes, we are here.
Hello, can anyone hear me, please?
Yes, right on.
We heard you. They are giving you thumbs up. We heard you.
Please,
Go ahead if you
need it. Okay, so that is it. So I begin to follow DOS with keen interest. DOS are not even session. They were like, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be kidnapped. We have to keep doing what you are doing. DSN, we have to keep. I was like, God, what is happening? Even the way they broadcast, they are not serious about it. They were just like everybody mellow. I was like waiting to see, okay, DOS to say no, that we have to rage, we have to revolt for having kidnapped our leader for no reason. But DOS was busy telling everybody she calm down, everything is under control. After 8 days of torture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nobody broke the news that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I asked myself, who invited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Kenya that he was kidnapped? Who were there? Because I believe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wasn't going on. Oh, they say he was driving. I don't know if it's true. They say he was driving on his own. So before they capture him, who was with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he was arrested in Kenya? Who was with him? Who did he spoke last? Not until I begin to suspect foul play in the US, I begin to see them going outside. Then all of a sudden, I begin to listen to Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa just came like somebody who is just hosting a very simple TV program. He was just talking on his own, talking like somebody who is just even not that serious. Maybe you just want to show concern and agitation. Not until Simon Ekpa begin to expose. DOS begin to say, hate Simon Ekpa. I will listen to that radio Biafra. Simon Ekpa is not us. He's the agent. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. And I say, okay, let me listen to this Simon Ekpa. Let me compare two of them and see who is, because Uche Mada na Uche Oyana Hajia. You gotta go Uche Oyana Hajia. People knows where the truth lies. Your conscience, your spirit will tell you where the truth lies. Not until I begin to follow Simon Ekpa. When I started following Simon Ekpa, when he was starting with his position. He started with his position, exposing them in DOS, exposing them chapter by chapter. Then when Simon Ekpa was promising that he's going to open the can of worms, that they will see who today. Then we have gone so far. And I said, oh, DOS, is this who you are? So finally, you people are the one who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That time, this man was alive. You people are the one who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You sold him, and you used this man plane, Ifeanyi, this late Ifeanyi, to bring him to Nigeria. You sold your own leader. Yeah. Before this man was coming to debunk it. Benjamin Madubugu say, nobody sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody has anything. This and that. There is no any plane. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will brought us with so plane. That means you know, and you have idea. Since you know the plane that they used to rendition our leader, that means you have idea. Somehow, you people are involved in the renditioning of our leader. So today we are coming with rage and fury when we fully know that Simon Ekpa is our prime minister, and he has come out because Mazi Simon Ekpa na boya ntumabule enyi bu enyi bu zu de ti na we enyi o na we enyi mana ntu amabugie mabule enyi Enye buka mana ntu nkịtị magbuli ntu magbuli. So that is it. Today the zoo has fallen. They are crying now. You are crying. You are crying up and down for amnesty. But amnesty, UN, I could remember UN told Nigerian government to free our leader under 6 months. Nigerian government, what do you people do? You didn't obey the order of the UN. You disobeyed it vehemently, without even any excuse. The order of the UN. Okay. And then what happened? Your own court, in particular, your own court, your indigenous court in the land, which is the second most powerful court in the land, as it is in Nigeria, not in anywhere, in Nigeria, declared that this man is free. You should let go of him. What did you people do? You vehemently and flagrantly disobeyed your own court and continue the illegal detention of our own leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You disobeyed the court order and continue to detain him. And we rose in rage and said that enough is enough. Iron to iron. DOS, how far? So how far about today? DOS, you people are telling us that you are not restoring Biafra, that you are busy creating awareness. You are creating awareness to who? What has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come to do? I'm asking you, DOS, if you are here, listen to me. What has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu been doing all by going around the world, going to US to do? Was he going there to play? Or was he going there to tell them that whether they have ever seen anything like that? What was he doing? Was he not creating awareness? And you come out to tell us that you are creating awareness, that you are not restoring Biafra. You are trying to create awareness to who? When everybody has known everything about Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has opened the issue of Biafra before the whole world. And you are coming now shamelessly. You can't even control the way you talk. You think you are talking to illiterate. You are telling us you are creating awareness. Now, somebody who has what it takes to bring the animal kingdom to your knees is doing it. Oh, okay, you doesn't like Simon Ekpa. Why not maintain your own lane and pipe low? Since you doesn't like him, I know in your mind you may like what he's doing, but simply because of that jealousy and hate you have for him, you keep hating him for no. They calling him Ekperima, this and that. Simon Ekperima, Fulani Nigeria agent. Can you imagine such? Which kind of nonsense and propaganda? Calling your own fellow brother Ekperima. Where is he from Igbo land if he doesn't know your background? And today you people have failed the DOS. People have seen that you people have failed. And I ask you, DOS, what are you going to tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if you are being released today? The old age and anger on you, DOS, is going to be very bad. It is going to be very bad because you people sold our leader, and that means you sold the entirety of us. You sold the formidable force in us. Because I call when Uche before was in charge, you are the people going to protest with ordinary flag. We trek from Onitsha to Enugu on our barefoot. People come with car. That time Nigerian government have issue. People come with car on convoy. They follow us. We walk on our foot from Onitsha to Enugu. Members will follow us on back with their own car. If you are tired, you enter inside motor. Motor will be following us. We'll be doing protests with leg from Onitsha to Enugu. We didn't rest. And
Please,
somebody is
Mazi,
coming
try and make your
to tell us that you are creating awareness.
Hello, can
What
you hear
nonsense
me?
awareness?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, please, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
try
coming
to
with rage and
conclude
anger.
because
What
people anger.
nonsense awareness are you creating, for goodness sake? Now we are coming to dysfunction, dismantle the zoo. These zoo terrorists. They will not let somebody. We are coming to dismantle the zoo. God. Animals.
Mobility, round up.
The noise of this siren from the zoo people is disturbing me. So, as I was saying, we are coming with rage and anger because we have picked up arm to confront Nigerian government. We are picked up arm to fight for what we want. We are picked up arm to send them to oblivion because iron sharpens iron. If you hit me, I hit you. If you die, it pains you, it pains me too. They have been killing us for so many times. They have been kidnapping us from our home, abducting us, killing us, selling our past. And you people haven't done anything. And you are telling us that we should pipe low and continue carrying. Why the terrorists in uniform continue killing our own people? DOS, What is it? Why was it reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created ESN? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know that about the defender of Biafra, he wouldn't have allocated them to carry AK-47. You know what is AK-47? AK-47 is not a toy. It's not a rope. Neither is it a stick. It is a weapon. Weapon of
30
defense.
seconds. 30 seconds. Round up, please.
So what I'm saying, SS, is that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. I hope he will be released because the zoo have found out that I know the only thing keeping our leader there is Biafra. He refused to give up Biafra, and that's why they keep holding him and detaining him illegally. They told him that if he's free, he can go as a free man. They will compensate him, but he doesn't need everything. He doesn't need their money. He doesn't need any fucking thing from them. He wants his flag and freedom. So my sisters, I will also say to our people to please support what we are doing. Support our freedom, support our IOU loan, where you are going to invest. It's not just giving us loan and you have the money 100%. For those of us who are here, please support our freedom so that when we all going to restore Biafra, comes this December 2nd, we all are going to rejoice in the land of the rising sun. I yield my mic here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Mobility. I know as it be you understand. We quite understand that if it is today, maybe Biafra, because that is what you guys is all about, and everybody is in support of that. We know how it in every one of us because we have been humiliated enough, we have been killed enough, we have been marginalized enough. So enough is enough. We know all this. And you are talking out of pain. I understand you, my brother. You can still come back after our brother Onyisi will have maybe make his submission. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for submission. Onyisi, please, you have the mic.
Yeah, good evening, my sister Helen and my brother Homeland Frank. Mobility, I feel you, my brother. I want to make certain things clear. I like this topic today. This fear and anger, man, is what has been holding me since. I was with someone today in this zoo, this zoological state. I was like, everybody there was like, this man don't come again. I tell them, say, there's certain things they must know about us. We never bow down. When Wazirike bowed down, our supreme leader took over the case. He had an agenda. And those fools called themselves US never understood his agenda. And that was why he was always giving them 3 templates and keeping the 7 to himself. He's always made it clear. Those who knew their ships works with them. We know him very well. That is why we are still loyal and humble to his government. And because they don't know him, you see, I want to lecture some people who, when they come on space, they start talking as if our prime minister is deviating from what Manzikal had an ideology of. Now, let me make them understand that our prime minister is doing 100% of expectations of Nnamdi Kanu. Many of them need to acknowledge this. When the supreme leader in his project, before he formed ESM, there was an ideology for forming ESM. You see those BOS, all those people, element of BOS in abroad, never knew the project of BOS, ESM, until the DSM was formed. He hid it from all of them. It was men who are home. When they started hearing it, they're like, what are you forming? He said, don't worry, it is men that will be on the forest to guide the farmland. They don't understand what it is. Before we were able to bring that formation into place, before our prime minister to convert it to what it is today, they need to understand that the agenda was not only to watch for the farm, but to create the formulity Biafra comes to existence. Without that ESM, we won't have what we are having today. And that's why when our prime minister gets into the system, he studied more than anything to make sure that he actualized that purpose. Now let them understand this. Without what we are having today, Biafra will not be singing, the world will not be hearing Biafra. The entire nation will not be understanding what Biafra is today. By bringing our supreme leader back to Nigeria was the only way men like the prime minister to come out and get that done. Without it, it will not be got done. Let them say as they good, speak as they want, rant as they can't. We don't fucking care. All we are interested is let the pronouncement be. I want to make it clear. Be it a Biafran, be it an Igbo man, be it Alien, be it a Calabarian, and you don't want to be obedient to the rules and regulations of these governments, you are on your own, because it is as well as the watchman shouting, tell you people what to do, you don't want to hear. Your blood will be on your own head. No Biafran would cry because it has been shouted for long. It has been as a warning. In as much as any of them refuse to give ear and become like the DOS, who are so ignorant because they've eaten what they cannot vomit anymore. Because any they vomit eat, they will die. So they need to remain as blind and as stupid and as ignorant as they could to be where they are today. You know, they happen to be opportunists. That's why they are still where they are. And they cannot. Let them come back Biafra land now. Will they wait for them? We know all of them. We know each and every all of them. What they don't know is the day they killed the Koso was the day they end their careers. Let me make them understand. Those great men, we have never forgotten it. All. We are just ignoring it until the declaration of Biafra. You see, all of them will pay. They will all pay. And let me make it clear for them. Biafra can never be given by men traveling from one place, reading from one newspaper to other. Biafra can only be taken by war, and we will give them war 100%. We are not afraid of it. The world already know. If the other countries who they think they are in exile, who they can come on spaces and speak comfortably about what they will do and what they cannot do. They think that Biafrans, we are afraid of it. We are not afraid of it. We are 100% ready to give back to whatever anybody feels deemed fit. Is bomber to bomber to iron, fire for fire. Because at this time, our freedom must be either by power or by force. So ever come on the space, deemed fit, he doesn't like what we say, should go and open a space. If he likes, let him invite us. We'll come and explain to them and still let him know. Because we don't come to space anymore this time to lecture anybody. All we want to them to understand is stay off from all checkpoints. Stay off from all government parasitos. Stay off from the zoo. Go out of the police. Go out of the army. For earlier the better for you. You save your family. So if you refuse to give air to it, we keep seeing them in Biafra land. Keep telling them directly and indirectly. They feel we are joking because they know who we are. When we tell them, they will think, and nothing they happen. Do you think this and they be able? And they are seeing them falling every day. As they are falling, they are afraid and they are still adamant because every 12 they must be stupid ones, not even Judas, this blind, stupid, ignorant one who when the one bullet touches them, people will start ranting. When they were killing our brain, killing Biafrans, bringing crocodile die, bringing cheke dies, bringing cheke dance, crocodile dances. The Nigerians, the useless Biafrans who are in wherever they are talking, they didn't see it, they didn't come on space, they didn't rant, they didn't shout on it. It is now that they want to be Ndoma CY. We are not interested. It is we are not. Our name is they call his name is on the back. Our backs are what we are hearing now. We are not interested in what people say. All we are interested is freedom, and that is how it is for me. So say 100% to my brother, brother Feru, Homeland, Frank, every other person who is on space today. Congratulations for this topic today. If anybody can give it to it, let us give it to them. Let them understand we are not interested. What we are interested is our freedom. I just went to my prime minister proposal for the project that is going to be happening. What can bring such an ideology at the project that will happen for Biafrans. These things we expect from people who are intellectual, not dumbs who comes on space to rant English for us, to bring us something the people need to do, what the people will have. These are the expectations. Budget that people need, not this nonsense Nigerian budget, when after budgeting and budgeting and budget, they remain where they are. For the past 60 to 50 years, they have been in that place. That has never been changed. Idiots don't see them. Idiots don't see that when they come on space, many of them who come on space to rant, in their own street, they have not been able to walk their street for the past 50 years. They still swim on rivers with their big and fine cars. What idiots, and they tell us how to come from abroad to come and build their father's house. May God punish you. What we need is for you to support that Biafra, so that when it comes, better houses shall be built. Thank you very much. I hang my mic for now.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for that wonderful submission. You see, God bless you. The fact is that adapting our prime minister now, and that person has been following our leader. Just go and tell the person that he should listen to every of our leaders' broadcast right from time, and tell us the difference between our prime minister and our leader. You understand? All these people talking trash in social media, they have been paid to come and be carrying propaganda up and down. If you are a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you should know by now where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is standing. You should know the reason why our prime minister is so furious, is raging and want to consume the zoo. You understand? Now, Nnamdi Kanu was not violent. He was not violent, killing his people. He was not violent. He was not doing this. He was not doing. Yet you went and kidnapped him. So what did he do now? Since he was not violent, he was so good, he was so great. What motivated you to go and kidnap him? You kidnap him and dump him in your dungeon. Even when your court freed him, you still have not freed him. And you are telling us he is good, and yet you still keep on keeping him in your dungeon. Who is the foolish person here? Who do you want to fool here? And you think by doing that, Biafra, then you continue to use your gun and bullet to force us to remain in that slavery, Fulani jihadist territory. You want us to continue to remain with you so that you will use our brain to be feeding your people. Is that what you want? We are gone. Biafra is here. We are now celebrating. Our news is in everywhere. Anywhere you go now is Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Everybody will be asking, is it a new country? Everybody is asking questions. So do not think our prime minister is doing something that is different from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing before, except you are not a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you very much, my brother, for that wonderful submission. I can see our brother EK Kings. You have the mic, please.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, please.
Okay. I'm very, very happy to be opportunity to be in this gathering this evening. And I love the topic, Iwe Nonoma. I thank you, Hokos, Frank, Unyishi, and Helen. My submission this night, I'm very, very grateful to be in this meeting now. And then all these things that Nigeria government and Afonjo are trying to impress now that our Onyendu is the best. Nobody love him, even on onset. If not now, they see person that is violent more than him, then they start singing praising to him. Those that are being paid are the one trying to cause confusion, but they have already come late. I know within me here that Biafra is here, and no Jupiter can stop it. And I believe the cost, everything that God Almighty have ordained in our Prime Minister have already manifesting. At least all this while, before now, they are doing fake DOS and rest. And IPOB Nigeria, they are fake. They are so fake that they're even leading many people to death. That crocodile dance that they dance in our Nnamdi Kanu home kill many people. They are not happy about it then, but now they are trying to make it impressive that Nnamdi Kanu is the best. But they are already killing his men, that even kill his parents. And now they are singing praises that say that he's the one that is doing the best. That this one, Pre-M is in charge now. He's not the one that doing that is a fake. Nobody should mind them. They are already loose. They cannot even do anything again. I just thank everyone that is listening. And then those that have friends that have to come and listen, that we should have invite them to come and listen to what is happening. At least, truly, anybody that will be following the step and the talks that our Mazin Namikano is being saying before now, you know that the manifestation is what is happening now through our PM. That is my submission. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, everyone. Kudos. I submit.
Thank you, brother, for that wonderful submission. Co-host, you have something to add to that, or our host? You have something to add?
Please, Sister Helen, can I add something to it?
Yeah, you are free. You are free. You're welcome.
Okay. There's something when our supreme leader, when he formed ESM, we asked him to give us gun. We asked him to create a war. There was a thing he said. Those useless DOS who are shouting and making around noises now forgot that there was a time he needed to do that, but he needed to go into this government. But because it was not in his place to register this government, because people need to understand, he did his own job to where they needed him to do. Just like when Moses led the children of Israel to a stage, they need to relent that job out of his hand and give to Joshua. That does not mean that Moses must finish it. Somebody begins a job, another person ends it. When Ojuku started the job, nobody thought it that Ojuku would have not, Wazirike would have started. Wazirike got to a stage and looted everybody. Nobody shouting, nobody talking nonsense. As stupid as they are, Wazirike has not paid the price here, because one day he will always pay the price. We have not forgotten him. We are just keeping him quiet. He says in Nigerian government eating the money. So when he felt that, oh, he needs to come out and say, no, and he's like this, he start talking. We know him, we keep him calm for now. When the time reach, he himself will pay his own price. Now, Mazin Namdekar has done his own job. And when the time came for him to release the office, he always says it. That even at his death, if he's remaining one person, we should make sure that we destroy Nigeria. He told them that Nigeria will, Somalia will be better than Nigeria. What does that mean? And did they think that that word was for formality's sake, that he was saying that word with a mere talk? How can Somalia will be better than Nigeria if we don't bring Nigeria down by war, by gun to gun? How would it be better than Somalia? He made it clear that if you know Nigeria you cannot remain in Nigeria, you should leave Nigeria. And they now say that Mazi Nnamdi is better than Simeon Ekpa. Are they stupid? When Mazi was saying that, didn't they hear? Is it no reason why they arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is their best friend. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is their best friend, I'm challenging them today. Let them release it tomorrow morning. Let them release him tomorrow morning. They cannot, even when they feel.
You know the true people now. That is how they behave. That they reason like animals. They always see something
So
good.
when
They always see something good. They always wish something good. Now this thing is good, or this one is just. So that is true people. That is true mentality. They will never do that. Okay, see this thing is good. Let us do it. They won't do it, but they will keep advocating. Oh, it's good. It's good, but they will not do it. That is their mentality.
So if they feel he's good, they should listen today. But and they can never be it. Rather, they will be using that as a propaganda to confuse those gullible ones to feel that and Nnamdi Kanu is not preaching war. Why will Simeon be preaching war? Nnamdi Kanu was the primary master that war. He was saying it, pronouncing it every day, making them to understand that one day Somalia will be better than Nigeria. That the last is on the space. Those idiots, let them go and listen to him. He said it. He will bring Nigeria to nothing. He will make sure that Nigeria collapse. Will he collapse it with his mouth? With Mazi collapsing with the mouth? Don't they know the reason why Mazi Nnamdi from ESM? So when they come on space to talk with us, such people, they are so stupid. We give them boza. Listen, my new name very soon, I will answer Azanoka. That's what I will answer. Azanoka. We are not interested in what people say, because certainly stupid men must talk. That's why Mazi will always tell them their brains are so, black man is so stupid. They are so ignorant. I'm telling you. They think that when they tell us they want to release Manokano, we know him. Let them release him today. We are challenging them to release him now. Why always telling us when we release him and some people will join him? So let them release him first. That's what we asked. That was why our prime minister is always asking, release him now. Why keeping using the ideology? And you pay some idiots, fools, who will say, why are you killing my brother?
Mazionyisi, they are now telling the world that the man they captured, they kidnapped and hold him ever since how many years now is an innocent man. You understand?
An innocent man.
Innocent. Why are you still holding him?
Why are you reminding him in a court again?
Why do you want
so to... how stupid are they?
Yeah. You understand? So they think they are talking to fools. All these people
and they think they're talking to fools.
To come and help them. They all know the truth. And there is no way Nigeria can have help any longer. They know that Nigeria has been taken over by these terrorists. And the only people trying to break out of that terrorist then is Biafrans. And the whole world are happy to support Biafrans. They don't know what is coming
I'm telling you.
They don't know.
Continue, some idiots will come on space. We want to tell us the ideology. I listened to Nnamdi Kanu. I did listen to him. That was why I had to change my mind. I was with obedient before, and the way Prime Minister and Simon Ekpa is taking the race, it is not the way. If they should negotiate their father or their mother, do you think we are in the mood of negotiation? We are in the mood of taking it by power, by force. My brother said it, I think yesterday also. We will come to Lagos State and collect that Lagos State very soon if they don't know. That is no man's land. They should know the name of that land. It is no man. It's not owned by Yorubas. We need to tell them who own that place. Mazi told them, if I open the chapter of Yorubas, I don't think Yorubas will be in Biafra. They will be even in Nigeria. Mazi told them, if they are so stupid enough, Mazi, they don't go and listen to what Mazi told them. I have your data. If I open your files, if I open you will learn it. When Idiot will come and tell me how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a better man, we don't care. Call him the better man. We are not interested. What we're interested is, if you deem fit is the better man, release him today. You don't need to remind him in any case. Since he is a good man, why are you reminding him in the court? Why are you bringing a case adding days after days? Don't be surprised that September they will remind him December, because those useless, hopeless, and stupid people who come to spaces, who listen to those errant and idiot governors, doesn't have common sense that those people are all stupid politicians. They are tired calling Prime Minister Nigeria informant. They will be soon tired. They will look for another name and call him. They will soon tire for another name. He go continue the talk. He go tire. He go explain. If my Prime Minister, he go say he go explain tire. Una go explain and explain and explain and explain. Una go explain tire, because we are no more. Our new name is Azwanoka, and we know we no want here again. So when we see such idiots who say they listen to Mazi Nnamdi, ask them, when did you start listening to Nnamdi Kanu? Can you tell me one thing Nnamdi Kanu said? One idiot will say, when Mazi Kanu say Prime Minister Simeon Ekpa, let go, not enter you. Don't you understand what it means? So that people like you will not make him to say when he says sit at home, he will come back tomorrow and say don't sit at home again. Prime Minister, when he says sit at home remains sit at home, and we are 100% support of him. He's not BOS. When Mazi will say sit at home, they'll go and tell him, Mazi, that 30 job that says he would have come home to build the house when there are people dying. Eh? Why did you leave Nigeria to travel to abroad? Why did you leave Biafra to travel? You need to travel to go and bring money and not be able to come in and drive to your father's land. How stupid and how naive they are.
Let me help you.
They think that we that are home here, we don't know how to fetch money.
Let me help you and put math again, Mazi. Let me put math again. In this faraway north of Nigeria that I am now, many people say they are fearing to go to your house because of Fulani herdsmen. They are slaughtering them. They are coming towards Federal Capital Territory of the zoo because of killing is too much there. Is it what they want to be happening east?
Is it the zoo capital territory that is safe?
Yes, now.
Is it the zoo capital territory? Is that place too safe? That place has been overrun by bandits.
Honestly, if not because of the emergency of our prime minister, honestly, if our own would be a child play because they will ransack everybody from east. That's what is happening in front of
because why many of them want to come back and build houses is because there is a safety net.
The safety net. Let's even get them. I can't wait to easy catching a ball.
Some of them are expecting us to come and do carnival in Biafra land because now there is safety, and they don't know that we need to that their money they want to build new houses now and feel that they want to do safety. Let them put it in the governments. Let them go and look for the officials. Give them that money. Give them that money. When you come back, we will build it later. When we get our Biafra, you come and build whatever you want to build. You will build it. Go and put that money in IOU. Put it there. Ega heji arụ ya na achọrọ ịlụ ọgụ. Were ego ahụ gaa nye prime minister. Si achọrọ m wepụta $2, $10, $50, $1 million. Na dollar nwere value na Nigeria. Were ya gaa nye prime minister. Tia an IOU. Nara akwụkwọ gị. When we finish the fight, you come and build that thing. You build it as many as. If you want free land, we'll give it to you. But listen, let them not come on street and start telling us anything. If you feel you are not ready, carry your mama, carry your papa, carry your cousins, travel abroad, go keep them there. We will fight finish, you can come back. But right now, people like us are not leaving this town. No. We are staying here until Biafra comes. And whether they like it or not, Biafra must come. Let them make it, make them understand this. We are not afraid. We are only watching them. They count them. We know everywhere. We know everything. It's our homeland. And those of you who feel that we should travel to Lagos State and start the war, we will first of all clean our home. After we clean our home, we will visit them over there. You see that place?
Do you know that even that useless Lagos, congested Lagos, they cannot even protect it. They cannot even protect them. Is Lagos better than our place? Is it not this same Lagos that have been going for a very long time? Everywhere is potapoto. Everywhere is potapoto, gota everywhere. What is even in that Lagos? Without our people developing that place, do you know that if not for this presence of Igbo, my brother, you will not even stay 30 minutes in Lagos. I'm telling you. Yoruba people, you will not stay 30 minutes in Lagos. 30 minutes, you will not even stay there. But because our Igbo people have come there, in anywhere Igbo people, they will always turn that place to a lively place. Today now, they are boasting of Lagos. Nonsense Lagos.
Let them understand this. We are not backing backward. We are not going back. And we are not going to relent. Whether by life or by death, let them understand this. Someone must pay the price. If anybody who feels that he's a good Biafran, is a good Igbo man, he wants a better Igbo land, and you feel that you don't want to war, please, we are in our home. Go and live in Lagos or go to abroad and stay. Canada is there. South Africa is there. Ghana is there. You can go and stay there. After you must have heard that the war is finished, you can come back. Because that war you had at 1967, this one will be better than that, because we will make sure that we will not leave any stone untouched. We will not leave any stone untouched. All will pay the price. whether they like it or not. We must do what we need to do to make sure that Biafra comes this time. No generation, I will leave it for my grandchildren, neither or my second generation. My generation will make sure that this Biafra, as long as the desire of my prime minister and the desire of my supreme leader is to make sure that in his own generations that Biafra is gotten, we'll get it. Let them go and investigate. Let them go and make inquiry and ask their gods. Let their gods do incantation for them. Let them understand that we are not here to play. We are here to get it done. We will leave it for nobody. Nobody. My son will not fight it. My grandson will not fight it. And we must get it. Let them go and make it. Something they should do is that they should go to their pastor, ask them to, please, look for soyas to tell you the vision that this generation are the generation to bring Biafra down. And as long as my prime minister, my supreme leader, is their intention and their primary aim is that Biafra must come in this generation, I won't wait for another person to do it. So anybody that does not like it, that cannot come to our space and accept this ideology, should please travel to abroad and stay. If you can't come, give them the money. There are people there. There are offices. There are licensed offices. They go there and meet them there. They will tell you what to do. You don't need the advertisement. If you feel that your mother is old and you need him safely, you can transfer him out of the land. You can help him travel. You can help him leave the country. You can give him a way to go and solve his problem. Understand? So we don't want any of them. Let them not come on and start telling us how Igbo man is dying, how Igbo man is killing Igbo man. When your governors were killing Igbos, killing Biafrans, when they kill our government, where were you? When they created the crocodile dance, where were you? When obedience started the first crocodile dance, are you forgotten that he started it first while we're still in this room? We have not traveled. We have the details. When he started it first, he was the first person who introduced this crocodile dance. And you fools are telling me you want to be Obi. We are not interested in what you think. If you feel it is good, come down to Biafra land. When the time reach, you will know whether you will feed them. We are not interested. Men are waiting. So don't think we are coming here on this place to come and sing song. You no go understand. You understand we are not playing. Men or no, what we are waiting for our prime minister is command. Because we are honorable, loyal to him. Let him give us a command. And when that is done, we will see what will happen. I can na-agụ egwu ndị mmụọ maka na ọ ga-akpọtụ. If they like, let them invite England. If they like, let them invite France. We are careless of it. Let them bring 30 million of United States Marine come down to Biafra. None of them will go empty and none of them will go back to their parents. Let them listen to this. None of them will go back home. We'll package them and return it back. So the best thing for you to do is to stay off. If you don't want to stay off, once your foot enters Biafra land, you won't go back again.
Thank you much. Can anybody hear me? We can't hear him anymore.
When I can hear you with him now.
My brother, that is the rage and fury in every Biafran, and that of our prime minister. Very valid point. Every Biafran is expected to have that rage and fury. Every Biafra is expected to be angered by the atrocious activities of the Nigerian state against our people. Thank you so much for submission. My co-host, you have the mic so that a lot of us are to speak. Go ahead, Frank or Helen Peters. Helen Peters, are you there?
Yeah,
Frank?
I'm here. I'm here now. Thank you very much. Our brother that just given his submission. God bless you for that wonderful submission. We are all range and fury because no time for us to waste any longer. No matter the money that the zoo is going to put for the media, you must not listen to them. Those DOS, the only thing you should ask them is when Mazinam Dekano was looking for just 100 men, said I need 100 men. Where were they? Were they not working with him then? Is it now that they know Prime Minister have taken over that they want to fight? Who are they? This MNK set up ESN. These people, they went back and set up a dead man squad on behalf of MNK. This story, we have all been following everything that is going. Before I could come out as, I'm not the talking type, no. But because of what happened, and I saw that it is my freedom that will save my generation. Nobody else can do it but me alone. So I have to come out to bring out my voice to say the truth. The truth that I have known through our leader, Mazinam Dekano. He has been preaching. He has been calling. They are killing my people just for protest that they want to leave. This man, he called out to UN. He did everything to make sure the world will intervene in the killings of our people in Biafra land. But nobody. All they could tell him is that if you are ready, we will let you know. If you are ready, come and let us know. What do they mean by that? If you are ready, because freedom is not, it is taken by force, by fire. They know that Mazinam Dekano have not taken it to the extent that they want it to be. This is what these people have. They just come and say, okay, you are crying for freedom. Okay, take it as if it is biscuits. No, it is not mama that you can go and buy at the market. No, you have to fight hard to have it. People must go down for it. It is freedom. It's very expensive. And that is the lane that our Prime Minister is taking today. He's taking it in the way he knows freedom is being fought all over the world. Even adding more. He's adding more. He is a politician,
My
so he
sister,
knows the trick of the politicians. Who is speaking, please?
it's only she, my sister.
So that is.
Can they ask BOS, why do Mazin Nnamdi Kanu always hiding if he has 10 agenda? Why is he always telling them that he can only make them know to? Has Prime Minister hidden anything from the government in exile? The, que-
Me.
the
Ask
question is
me.
no. But why
Let
is
us
it that
give the mic to our brother Benchuk first before we come back to that, my brother. God bless you for the
okay,
wonderful.
okay.
Thank you, our brother Benchuk. Please, you have the mic.
Thank you so much, our only sister with the lion voice, the voice that cracked the zoo, the voice that the zoo, when they heard it, they will be marveled. You are doing great, sister. Hold on what you have. Yeah, we are in the situation of rage and fury. Dear friends, I thank everyone in this platform today. I was listening all along the whole day because of my work schedule. You see, why we should do everything we will do to get out from that very contraption called Nigeria is this. The British dehumanize us, call us nothing, abated Fulani in order to get access to the oil for what they want. I know many people here doesn't know the meaning of Port Harcourt. These are what's called our land.
Port Harcourt means is it's one of the pedophile. It's a pedophile. It's a British pedophile that they use his name, a well-known pedophile, to give a whole land, Port Harcourt, and people are proud of it. And remove the name our ancestors give to that land, known as OGOJA. That is the white iron, and use the name of a pedophile to overshadow it. And the idiots like Nwike and Co, all of them, they're claiming I'm from Parakat. I'm from Parakat. We should leave that contraption called Nigeria by fire, by force. This is a country that had a dispute. I pray for our internal leader, Odumogu Ojukwu, wherever he is, may his soul rest in perfect peace. So something someone saw for how many years ago, and said, no, I don't want my people to be killed like a chicken. Can we call a spade a spade? The idiot go on. The British deceived him, and he killed our people with pride. Till tomorrow, there is no remorse. You see, when Biafra come, the condition we will give anything, church, religion. Now he said he's a born again Christian, but he doesn't have a remorse of millions of people he killed, and he still tomorrow he said he's proud that if he has a chance he'll kill again. And that ape, that chimpanzee called Basanjo, it's become proud that he used the Biafran to kill Biafran, and if he has it again. The useless idiot Babangida Buhari, all of them, none of them feel remorse of the evil they have committed in Biafra land. What can give us that pride, that happiness to say that I belong to these people? How and what? Something that is in my domain, in my home, in my house, in my backyard. Somebody came from Futajelon, from nowhere, a vulture, using me. It's time to call a spade a spade. You see, that country is going to be destroyed. By all means. A lot of souls has gone. And those that has gone, we are not better than them. Like our leader said, even if it remain, even if it remain one person. I know when he was talking, when he was making that speech, that his evil Delilah is in presence of him. So even if you remember, we're not gonna look at your face to get Biafra. And this is that time. This is that time. It has reached. Oh, I'll drop my mic now. There's something on board. I thank you so much. I'll come back later.
Thank you very much, our brother Benchooks. That is just the fact. They all know the truth. They all know the truth. They have been killing us for long. Everybody know that. But the only time that we are not standing for ourselves, they are calling us names. Even those that hate us with their own DNA. They are for jazz that will be running to other platforms. I saw them in South Africa. Is it not South Africa platform the other time? Trying to blackmail a whole ethnic group. That every crime committed in Nigeria is being committed by Biafrans and not the Yorubas. Nothing you will not hear from these people just because of the hatred that they have for us. They blackmail us in every way. These are the people that you see cutting people's neck. I have committed even that they have something in common with the Fulanis. No wonder they love themselves very well. These are Funjas and the Fulanis. They love themselves because they have killing attitude in common. You understand? This is what they like. They like all this using human rituals and all that stuff without remorse. This is what they do. In everything that they are doing, yet they will bring it upon us, the Biafrans, that it is with the Biafrans. Now we want to leave. All of them, they are crying. They are collecting money from the zoo government to come and black. You see military killing themselves in the north. I saw that video that they shared today, where they explode guns. They were exchanging guns among themselves. Is that a country? Do you need anybody to tell you that Nigeria has collapsed before you will start running for your life? Even when some of you will still come out and say, run, no. If it is a Somalia visa, go and get now. Our leader told every one of you that Nigeria is irreparable. Nothing can repair Nigeria again. Nigeria is gone. These are the people that were fighting for Nigeria. Our leader, Mazinam Dekano, he protested here in UK that I'm living. He protested. He said he protested because he wanted one Nigeria. That the killings in the north is getting out of hand. They need to stop the Boko Haram, the ISIS and ISWAP and every terror group coming from Sahel. He protested against that. But when he saw that these people are not stopping, and he found out that there is no any other way than to run away from the zoo, he decided to arm his people to make sure our people are safe. And today, the only person that is still protecting our land, you are fighting